Good now, everyone. I hope this broadcast finds you well. My name is Artorius Winchester, Scholar of the Dreaming Glade, and welcome back to some Lobotomy Corporation. And oh boy, am I weirdly nervous about this stream, because I guess not nervous, but like I'm definitely in some degree of trepidation, shall we say, because on today's stream we're going to be cracking through Gebura's suppression missions. Now, I believe we've already lost, like, one employee to just, like, the very lowest tier suppression mission, which is already a bit of a kick in the shins, but, you know, we were going to memory repo anyway. Well, I guess we are now. It's fine. What concerns me is, like, the next two quests I believe we've got to do are to suppress, like, war abnormalities and then aleph. And also, apparently, I picked up a really fucking strong aleph on, like, just as we left off last stream. So that's going to be fun to deal with. Yeah. If I haven't got them already, I'm going to get the rabbit squad after the wars, and then, God, just hopefully we can deal with the alephs. But, like, I don't know. Because the alephs I've got, this one that everyone said, oh no, that's incredibly strong. Nothing there, which I know is, like, phenomenally strong, you know, to the point where the rabbits can't deal with it. And Blue Star, which, I mean, I just don't rate my chances against it. I'm going to be real with you. But I suppose we'll try and see how this goes. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well anyway, those of you who are there. I've had a pretty alright day. I'm a little tired, and you might notice me talking a little less, partly to recover my voice, partly because I'm being kept afloat by Mint Imperials at the minute. I've got a couple in my mouth now, so I'm just going to, like, be popping a few of them occasionally, as it were. But yeah. And then after this, I did want to kind of point something out. I'll probably point it out again at the end of stream, but we've obviously been playing a lot of Lobotomy Corp on stream recently, and it's been a good time. But what I will say is that because I'm going to have to take a break to probably do some stuff off stream regarding Lobotomy Corp, like streams as they are will still be as normal, but Lobotomy Corp streams, given I'm going to be doing some, like, you know, this and then doing like day 31 to whatever again. Like wherever we get up to, probably be like 34, 35, something like that. Given that we'll be doing that, I might not do a Lobotomy Corp stream like next week. I'm not sure. Basically, I'm taking like a smallish hiatus from Lobotomy Corp. We will be back after this stream, but I want to give myself a few weeks to, you know, just do some different stuff again. I like to keep the variety up here in the channel. I know, granted, with these longer games, you know, with these kind of like well, yeah, I guess longer plays of games is still the correct term. I do try and like to keep them, you know, going, and then so I can get through as many games as I can. But at the same time, you know, you got to take a bit of a break every now and then, to, you know, give yourself some time to breathe and, you know, digest the material, as it were. What better way to do that than if I'm going to be doing some stuff on it off stream anyway, you know? Don't want to tire myself out, essentially. But yeah, with all that being said, I am going to hop into day 33. So, this one's going to be interesting. Alright, suppress 5 war abnormalities. And as we've learned, suppress means you have to actually go and fight them. It's not just, It's not just that they can leave their... Sorry, I'll finish that sentence. It's not just that they can leave their containment cells and then head back in. Oh god, I haven't even thought about being a central command core suppression as well. Okay. Did the monk get out last time? Was the monk bad? The two I'm thinking of suppressing are like monk and wolf, and just kind of keep doing them. And then also we need to check out this new Aleph. So, let's go and do that first. You are... Interesting. Okay. You look like something that's going to deal white damage, so I'm thinking we send... I mean, to be fair, Eden's also just an absolutely fantastic all-rounder, so let's go and send her to Insight you. In fact, you know what? Can we just get our control team down in, like, Central Command anyway? Because, really, what are they doing up there? Just, yeah, you know, the whole team. Just get them down here. To be far more useful down there. Then, yeah, like I said, we'll have Eden do Insight there, and we'll just see what we can do. Right, Clouded Monk. You do get from just, like, bad or normal work results. Or when 005102 passes. Or when... Okay. That's kind of fine, actually. So we want someone who can survive white damage doing instinct work. Who's got really good white resistance? Katya, actually. It's kind of got insane white resistance. Will she live this? Yeah, I mean, we can try. We have got rabbits. Hell yeah. This is one of the coolest bits of this game. Oh, I'm hyped we got rabbits. That is huge. And like I say, later on we'll need execution bullets as well. In fact, they're probably going to be the next thing we get. But the conductor is a magician that brings forth life. TO-131 is the best ensemble in the company. Its animation is the most honorable gift the audience can bestow upon the conductor. Okay. Interesting. That's a normal work result, and we get to have a look. Let's see. Attachment common. Okay. Actually not that bad. I mean, I don't know if your counter's lowered or not. We'll be able to see if yours is directly. Which reminds me, actually. So what kind of damage do you do? If we're going to try and fight you, we should probably, like, group people up vaguely near you. So you're weak to red and pale damage, which is interesting. I guess you do white damage, so we want people with red and pale weapons. In all of control, I'm going to assume is just kind of strong enough where we'll want them down there. Anyone doing... None of you are doing red damage? No, one of you is. Ooh, Tom, and you resist white? Yeah, you're a fit for this job. Let me move all discipline up here. And then just have this be the, like, Clouded Monk waiting room. Eden, I mean, like I say, just all of control get down here, honestly. I know, you know, some of you are technically not as good against some stuff as others, but fuck it, you're on control. I think maybe with the possible exception, no, even Rhino, just get him in there. We really want all hands on deck for this, because war abnormalities do not fuck about. That's decent white resistance, but you do black damage. Decent white resistance, red damage. Go on, London. I'll give you a go. No white resistance, no white resistance, no white resistance. We've got, yeah, white damage weapon. Ah, Katya, there we are. That's what we're looking for. Good white damage resistance and a red weapon. Anyone in the Central Command feel like stepping up to the arc here? Okay, Solitude gives really good white resistance, but which haven't got any of the red weapons, per se. Yeah, okay. Which I'd love to put Anton in the fray there. I don't think we can. Okay, so, aside from unless there's anyone else on Discipline who uses a red weapon, doesn't appear to be. That seems to be our team. Yeah. Now, whether it's better to have just everyone who resists white get down here, even if their weapons don't do as much, which I'm thinking might be the case, to be fair. Like, if you resist white enough, like, maybe, you know, on the Letitia armor here, like Cedric can come down. Because I feel like numbers really are gonna carry us through this more than like worrying about specific DPS numbers. Although it does fucking kill me to have the person who's got the really good fucking war red weapon not participate here. Like, that seems kind of heinous. But it is what it is, I suppose. Okay. Again, let me just check. Hey, you've got good enough white resistance in your long range. Why not? You know, like 0.8's up here, so I'm not... I think you're already on the way. You're not already on the way? Okay, well, fucking Mason, get down here. And training we'll just leave as is for the minute. Because we don't really care too much about our training departments at the minute anyway, let's be real. Okay, so we want someone with good attachment to come and work this. Did we catch what type of damage this was doing? I think it was black. I kind of can't remember. In which case... I mean, in which case Eden is still our go-to. We just send them to do attachment instead of insight. In this case. I know working twice with an Aleph is, like, probably not a great idea, but we're going to give it a go. You should live for the audience applause at the finale. Maybe soon become part of the audience, almost finish the work process. What if she didn't become part of the work process? I think... Or didn't become part of the audience, sorry. Part of the work process I'm a lot more fine with. Only likes very high insight, fucking hates everything else. Okay, cool. No noticeable change in the abnormality, so actually this one looks quite workable, which is concerning. Right, who's got that white resistance down here? Cedric, I am, for reasons unknown, leaving this up to you. No, I just need to make this number here drop. Because once this thing gets out, it's fighting time, and then as long as I can mash this one 5 times in a row, we're all good. I'd rather not deal with the wolf. There we are, there's a bad work result, and Cedric lived even though, like, that was about as bad as it could get. So Cedric is, kind of like, is fit for task, as it were. Ah, shit, this is a war weapon that does red damage as well. Which would be really useful in fighting that, which I think is how these things normally go, to be fair. Alright, Cedric, if you could hit this one more time. And then I assume you'll just have to, like, get the fuck out of there. If at all possible. Yellow, I had to restart my phone to chat. Hi there, Sinclair. Oh, you are now the middle little brother, Sinclair. Yeah. Well, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Please don't tell me you had that username last stream and I just didn't notice or something. Okay. Right, well, ladies and gentlemen, here goes nothing. We're gonna go fight that monk. This seems to be going completely fine. Am I crazy for saying that? What do we got? All the controllers fine. London's tanking a little bit of... It seems like it's doing red damage, not white, so... Fuck me, I guess. I changed it yesterday. Okay, yeah, I'm fine then. I'm in the clear. Well, yeah, there we are. That was easy enough. And because this ID came out yesterday, I'm not sure I follow. Right, well, if this is just as simple as this, and this day might actually be a lot easier than I initially thought. It's just a case of send Cedric in to go almost insane. I also got lucky and got the last part needed for my frame in a game. Hey, neat. This is still a Warframe, I think, correct? Which I still know nothing about, but I'm happy for you, or sorry that happened. I really don't know which. Oh. Okay. Cedric, if you can... now I've got to wait 3 days to get it. Ah, okay. But yeah, this Clouded Monk actually goes down, like, pretty easy to our combined might over here. Damn, Cedric actually putting up a decent fight in there. Like, my guy, I need, like, bad work results. That which I cannot gain through leaving, I missed the rest of that sentence, but it sounded wise. And I guess as long as we don't lose too many clerks from discipline, we should be, like, fine here as well. Alright. So the only thing I'm maybe slightly concerned by now is... do I want to push this again? I probably don't want to push this again before the meltdown. Let's be real here. Although, we have managed to work out what stats it likes. It hasn't gone, like... hasn't got super pissy at us yet. Which is good, honestly. Any abnormality, particularly of the Aleph level, where we can fuck around with it and not find out, it's great. Olympus companies are Gatra and units are called Identity, or IDs for short, and the middle little brother Sinclair's... oh, I see. Right. We're talking about Limbus. Right, this makes more sense now. Like I say, I've played about the first 20 minutes of that and then decided, it's not really for me. But yeah, fair enough. Right, one more of these as soon as Cedric's ready. I suppose I could send someone else, but I don't know. Cedric just seems kind of suited for this. Unless there's like a specific ego gift. Amateur, hand 1. Yeah, it doesn't look like they've got anything like that. There you go again, buddy. Sorry for bringing you to the brink of insanity several times in a row. Could you discipline clerks, like go on the top floor, by the way? You really don't want to be down here in about however long time it is. Okay. Right, Cedric, I'm going to need you to back out. Everyone else, form up and swat that monkey. Give me that monkey. Okay, I know I said you guys to go to the top floor to be safe. That one's on me, I'll give you. Bada bing, there we go. And that does count, so we're at 2 out of 5. Cedric, you are now good to return. Gonna need, like I say, just need to do that a couple more times then, essentially. So we've got this day on lock. I'm still very scared of the Aleph one. That's, yeah, I mean, well, problem for the next day, you know? Let's not worry about that before we finish today. I think that's, that would be, you know, a gross, statement of overconfidence to start doing that, shall we say. But as for now, yeah, we're actually cooking with gas. I thought this was going to be way harder because I thought these might have to be individuals, or, you know, I thought other stuff might have to, fall into place first, shall we say. I'm so glad I've got someone who can just work with this and get 0 and still come out fine. Like, my man Cedric has the fucking mental fortitude. He has the full mind palace going on. Right. Get back in there. Does mean we're going to, like, probably, melt down, like, 1 squillion to get the required 930 energy boxes, given that we're getting fuck all at the minute. But all worth it. All necessary. This also leaves us very nicely, I think, in that we're going to be able to melt down before hitting this. Well, sorry, we're going to be able to have this breach before we get a meltdown, is what I was trying to say there. I just got the word meltdown and the other one mixed up. There we go. 1 more of these. And we should be cooking with gas. And then, like I say, we can research a bit more of this one so we know if we want to avoid it in the future or not. Most of discipline is, like, dead now anyway, so they can't really get in the way. He's bursting out again. He's morbing. slap that monkey. I like how everyone stops and just loses track of them when this guy moves between doors. Oh, that's loud. Ugh. Right. Loud, but not enough to kill any of us. Okay, right then. So now we just need one more work process on, like, something. Is there anything we haven't unlocked the full things for? Because, again, we really don't care about stats at the minute. Like, I don't want to start a work on this, per se. Is there a way to increase your... No, okay. Oh, hey, we're missing a gun here, apparently, so let's... You know, let's get that. What do you like again? Insight. You like insight. Cool. I should go work some insight with the burb. And then we shall see what melts down here. We are looking at... Oh, cool, it's bird and it's this guy. Well, hey, if you're going to melt down, buddy, actually very okay with that. You know, I'm just going to dump kind of an entire squad right outside your front door. And we'll see how that works out for you. Although I do think you should be maybe, like, down here. So that if I do need you to work with Punching Bird, then... Here we are. Insight you. Just to kind of get it out of the way. Also, gun. Thank you. It's not a very powerful gun, but, you know, I like having all of the things. I'd love it if Christopher was at the front, ideally, but... There we go. Kill him! Right, that's number 4, so now we just need to do this whole shebang one more time. And we'll be golden. So yeah, actually, not nearly as bad as a quest as I thought this was gonna be. Maybe I'm just having some sort of flashbacks to previous attempts at this, shall we say. Oh, no, not insight. We want instinct, because we want it to be bad. I guess while we're doing that, now we can send Eden up here to go and poke more at this weird piano man. Sing us a song. You're going to get copyrighted if you continue with that, so probably don't. Oh, fuck, the bird. It's fine. We don't honestly really care about the bird. There's nobody attack the bird, let it do its own thing. The Silent Orchestra is what that thing's called. According to the little tooltip that popped up there. Fascinating. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's try and work out why that happened very quickly. When the work result was good, the counter lowered. Of fucking course. Okay. When it was bad, it lowered. Music that's played when it escapes consists of 4 movements. As the piece progresses, the employment that listening will suffer white damage. You know, the size of the audio area of the music expands. Right, the question is, where is it? Because I think this might be time to pull out the rabbits. Right, I need everyone in every department to, like, group the fuck up right now. Just everyone, if you please, to the top of disciplinary. Where is it? It is in disciplinary. I have changed my fucking mind. Okay. Right. Hang on. Everyone get the fuck out of disciplinary immediately. Get out, get out. Oh, I can't fucking speed this up. Movement 1, cool. I just need people to get out of disciplinary. Everyone who I had commanded to go into disciplinary, get out. I need you to not take white damage. Punishing bird now is not the fucking time, holy shit. Come on, last one, last one, last one. I think that's everybody out, right. Expansion level insufficient! Oh, that's so... Okay, that sucks. I can only do it in fully expanded departments, apparently. Well, shit. Kill it, please. Movement 3, watch out. I mean, I think I'm just gonna get rolled by this because I can't call rabbits on it, but... Fucking here we go, I guess. Movement 2. Sure. See, if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have spent so much time running away. I would have spent everyone... Ow! Ow! Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Jesus, alright. Nice one, game. Can we fucking not? Hold on. Oh, thank God it stopped. I mean, how are we doing here? Ah, oh Christ. Okay, right. Well, I'm gonna try. Come on. Ugh. We might have this if I spend, like, all of my bullets. We might actually have this. Ah. Fun fact, we did not have this. Okay. So, good to know. If you work with that thing and the result is good, it hates you. If you work with it and the result is bad, it hates you. So we know it likes attachment, so I need to know what a normal work result is and try and aim for that. And then just put armor on whoever's getting that normal work result to tank it. Which is a lot of information gained, honestly. It kind of sucks. Stream kind of loud, right? Yeah, I'm going to fucking turn the Lobotomy Corp down a little bit. Because that was insane. Right. So let's... I honestly think we just send... I know I was being picky about, like, people in white armor before, but I think it's just an everyone sits in disciplinary kind of day. Like, particularly if we're memory repoing this anyway, it's like, whatever. Okay, so someone with, like... I think this thing does, like, white damage. Maybe black. Someone with level 4 temperance, go and work this. Cedric, I'm going to be using you again. Oh, Cedric's gonna fucking die. Okay. Maybe he won't? This is definitely risky, though. Normal, let's go. Okay. So I need to know exactly what the parameters are for this. And also what guideline 4 is, because that just, like... one-tapped all of our employees? Because I didn't jump on this thing soon enough? Alrighty then. In which case, maybe the optimal is to send Eden to work there now. Because with the -6%, that could make all the difference. Oh. Yeah. Also, I've only just realized, sorry, hi there, Mao. I acknowledged that you said the stream was kind of loud, and I knocked it down. I didn't actually say hi. How are you? Oh. Oh, this is going to be a good work result, isn't it? Come on. More bad. More bad. I need this to not be good. Although I guess actually 20 wasn't good, so... 18 is neutral. Between 13 and 18, we were fucking borderline. Okay. Interesting. Right. Okay. And I'm going to start getting the rest of the managerial guidelines. So, quality 2. So 2, okay. BRB, yep, see you in a minute, Sinclair. Okay, in which case, I think now, if we send Eden to work one more time, it's hard to know whether that was a high roll or a low roll, but if we assume that it was kind of a middle-of-the-road roll, then getting above 13 here might not be terrible. Because that's all we need. We just need minimum 13. And we look like we're going to be able to do it. In fact, we look like we're going to overdo it. We need below 18 as well. Come on. Come on, Eden. Fuck up a few more times. No, 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 no. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, that's a good work result. Which means this goes down to 1 now. Yep. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Hear me out. You might think I'm crazy for this. Oh, you're back. Welcome back, Sinclair. We do it one more time. We run it one more time. Because that must have been a high roll, so on minus 18%, there's no way. The danger is that's a high roll, and then we get below 13 now, and we're just fucked. But I refuse to believe at minus 18% that we're going to get over 8. Are you kidding me, Eden? All right, then. Okay. Sure. Silent Orchestra is a pain until you bomb rush it right as it escapes. Yeah, I think that seems to be the play. If I hadn't have messed around with trying to call the rabbits on it, and then the rabbits being like, no, we won't come to disciplinary because it's not big enough. It's like, what the fuck do you mean? Then, you know, we might have been doing all right. Okay, so I need someone who, like, giga resists white. Like, 0.7 is not enough. 0.6 might be a bit better. Got anyone who beats a 0.6 here? It's not looking like it. Another 0.6 on Tom. Could potentially work. Obviously, you know, you got your 0.4s and 0.5s here, but, like, those guys are going to be a bit too good in the stats department to get, like, the work results we're looking for. I think maybe we do risk Cedric again, and if he goes mad, he goes mad, you know? I think that's just the play, because I want to try and get as much of this as I can. Kind of, you know, like, at least the name and most of the managerial guidelines again. Which, admittedly, you know, maybe I should have eased off the fucking gas before when Eden got most of it and put the counter down to 1. But at the same time, I feel like now that I know the range I'm looking for is between 13 and 18, this is, like, a lot more doable. See, this looks like it might get between... It might just about scrape 13, is what I mean to say. Or Cedric will go mad. Yep, okay. Well, that's also a lean count. Hey, all the art on your channel looks really awesome. Ah, thank you, Lily Robinson. It's very kind of you, yeah. Really like all the stuff. Neat. Yeah, I've had got a lot of different contributors, you know, help me put all this together. And you can find them all in the down there bit, you know, the description for these Twitch screens, Twitch streams. Not sure what you call it, but yeah, links to all the people. Maybe you back well, thank you very much. Right, let's run this one more time. We've had Cedric not go mad on this before. What the? Okay, I didn't know. I didn't even know I could do that. I can rearrange that chat box. Oh. Okay, right, there we go. Right. Now, we're going to have Cedric work this, and he's not going to go mad this time. Source, trust me. Actually, Courtney has a higher white resistance and more or less the same temperance level. So maybe we actually just send Courtney here. Courtney's got a slightly better shot at this. I say is Courtney is apparently going to get a bloody 18, isn't she? Stop, Courtney. Stop it. Oh, one off. Okay. Do you have a ref sheet for your model? Not as such. I must be honest. Yeah, it's one of the things I've been meaning to look into for a little while, but Enhance the view map. Well, thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's something I've considered in the past, but I just don't have the yeah, not something I'm looking into at the minute, but you know, maybe one day. Right, how the hell do I get it between a 13 and an 18 on you? I just have to send Cedric, don't I? This is just a case of keep rolling until Cedric behaves. I mean, once we've got that kind of tee off, we might be fine. See, this is looking like maybe a bit of a better roll. Maybe. I know there's probably a less kind of grindy way of doing this, but Cedric, come on, man. Do slightly better. There we go, a 16. That's all I was looking for. And yeah, I think I will stick to... No, I do really want to know what's down here, actually. So let me get these two, and I'll get these two next. Because it'll still give me, like, work speed plus 3. Yeah, because that looks awesome, like having a ref sheet with different poses and different expressions. Yeah, well, like I say, at the moment I've just got whatever expressions my good old face can pull. God, I think like all of that would have to come as part of like an RT Bleen, God, like a proper 2.0 project at some point. But I'm a ways off that. I'm definitely a ways off that. Right, so now we've done this. Hey, Courtney, you know how you did really good for no reason? Do you want to maybe try and do that again with a -6% on you? I'll draw some ref sheets and other stuff. I'd like to see if you get ideas from them. I'm fine for the minute, no thank you. And I would also like to, on that note, just direct you to the stream rules where it says, please don't come in here just to peddle your services. Like, you know, on the off chance you're not a bot, then, you know, I will just politely tap the sign, as it were. Where the hell is Courtney? What department does she work in? There she is. She's at the bottom of information. Okay, that's why I couldn't find her. No one I know works in information. There's just 4 dudes there. Huh. Right. Courtney, I swear to God, if you get above 18 with a -6% on you. First off, I mean, that's honestly kind of a Chad move, but also, how dare you? Okay, no, this looks like it could be a solid between 13 and 18. Yeah, alright, bang on. Don't you... Okay, there was fear in my heart for just a split second there. Okay, 21, here we are. Okay, the music that plays will consist of 4 movements. As the pace progresses, the opponent's listening will suffer white damage. Meanwhile, the size of the audible area of the music expands. For each movement, the weakness of TO31 changed. The first movement was pale, while the second movement was black. The third movement was white, and lastly, during the fourth movement, only red type attacks were effective. When the music reached the climax, TO131 became immune to all forms of attack. So, yeah, as we kind of correctly deduced there, bomb rush him. That's gonna be how we deal with this. Now, with this -12%, surely Eden won't get an 18. Like, surely that's just not a thing that can happen. It would be really silly if she did. And also probably an indicator that I should just stop trying to roll this for today and just try again tomorrow. No, this looks like it could be good. Yeah, I was going to say, gonna need to see a couple more reds there, and we indeed did. Okay, 16 brings up to 21. We want the name next. And if we've got the name and all the managerial info, and probably just the bit that says attachment is okay, because I will forget that, then I'm fine to memory repo that like as is. Would I like some gear from it? Sure. Is it a pain in the ass to work with, though? Yes. Eden, give me one more on that if you've healed. You indeed have. Excellent. And then it's just about putting Cedric inside the monkey enclosure several times. In fact, you know what? I'm going to start that going now. Cedric, where are you? Go and feed Harambe, will you? Eight, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to need 13 from you there, Eden. There we go. Right, and that's probably about as far as I push it until it resets. Okay. We're just a little off of getting that stuff there. I don't think working that again is, like I say, a wise idea at the minute. Let's have Cedric. Where are you, Cedric? The one, I guess, downside to having everyone down here is that it's really fucking hard to find Cedric. There he is, right. Can you do me a favor and, like, live here? I know you'll heal slightly slower. In fact, better idea. Everyone live over here. Cedric lives here. So Cedric gets the faster healing and everyone else gets the fucking jump on the monkey. Right. It is Monkey Monday. Give me that monkey. Oh. Oh. Well, I don't know. What is it he transforms into? There's probably a more technical, like, term for it. But I simply do not know. Like, it's not particularly obvious from that. Yeah, so Cedric, you sit there, you chill out, you heal while we've still got level 2 Whatsits to work with. And as soon as you've got your last bit of sanity back, there we are. Go in there, we'll start suppressing this. And then how we get more out of the silent orchestra now is going to be a bit awkward, I think. Because I can't see a way in which we get... Well, more accurately, I don't want to try and miracle roll Cedric again. I think the man's doing enough for today, honestly. Here he is. I mean, it's not really a monkey, actually. It's kind of more just like a very gaunt, like, kind of humanoid, like... Hey, Cedric! You're meant to not be going insane. Get out of here. Oh, Jesus, that is loud. Right. Well, one monkey down. Let's go. I wonder what my work history is. Fucking monk. Fair enough. And I need 50 for... Did I equip anyone with that new armor, actually? That would have been a smart idea. Hey, we're going to be dealing with, you know, things that do terrifying amounts of damage. Also, I think, you know, for something that someone said, oh no, you're not ready for this, the silent orchestra seems very dealable with if you just get to it on time. Like, if you properly set up for it, I really don't see the issue with this abnormality. Like, I think it's, you know, it'll be fine if we just bomb rush it as previously stated. But to worry about that first, as I say, we've got to get through to the, actually get through to the bloody next day. And before we do that, we need to go and smack a monkey a few more times. And Cedric wants to recover his marbles. You know what, Cedric? I'm going to say that'll do. In fact, it will do because you're now at full. But I was going to send you when you had like 3 under max sanity. Because we probably don't need to wait for the full thing, let's be fair. Right. So yeah, that all looks good there. The monkey is once again breaching, and I'm going to zoom out because, quite frankly, the volume on that zoomed in is too much. Cedric, I swear to fucking God, will you turn... I will turn this fucking car around. There we go. One of the clerks is unhappy, apparently. Hey, Tasha, do you want to go and touch the bird? There we are. Just so we can get its gun. And then... I mean... I suppose, honestly, we can grab that, and then... Is there any other, like, armor we're missing? Not amazingly not missing anything from Woodsman, which is kind of insane. Like, are there any... There'll be some, like, yellow thing we're missing, probably. Oh, yep. Hi there, nothing there. You're still making incredible amounts of noise. We've still got the Letitia stuff. Still got both the Firebird bits of armor, which I haven't equipped to anyone for some reason. There we go. It wouldn't be today's Shylock. I've only got one set of that. Was it? No? There must be a set of armor that's missing is what's killing me here, and I just don't know where it is. Is it a red? Is it one of... It can't be this. Guess we'll never know. Guess I just missed it. Whatever. You know what? Go and work with the bird again. Why not? Just because it's kind of near. We have work needed with Schadenfreude and the Silent Orchestra. So Schadenfreude, you need Justice. I know a man who can get you that. No, they'll be on control team because... Yeah. My God, where the fuck did you get extra 30 and 40 Justice from? Okay, Rhino, honestly, go deal with that. Now, Silent Orchestra. I've got... Okay, I'm going to assume that Courtney can't possibly have the high roll of her fucking career twice in a row. So, Courtney, go and work this. And then... She's going to do it, isn't she? I can feel it. That's a lot of goods at the start. 6, 7, 8, 9. She's going to high roll it. Don't fucking high roll me, Courtney. Oh, she might not. Okay. So she has gone insane, which counts as a bad work result. Which is not ideal. Right. Anyone who's got a white weapon, go and calm her down. Which probably means that's the last bit of work we're doing with that today. There we are. Everyone can go and... There we are. Just whack her with that. Okay, and then we get this. The problem is we have increased work success chance now as well. Which is kind of a help and a hindrance in this case. And then, yeah, don't suppress it. Okay. God, I would love to know what these are, but I think they're just going to have to wait until tomorrow. I guess what is awkward as well is that if this melts, we're in a lot of shit. Because, like, a lot of our agents will either go mad or do this too well. It's... Oh, and I guess Schadenfreude was also fine. That's neat. Right. Does also seem like... why did I go all the way over there? I mean, Cedric's right here. It does also seem like it might be a great abnormality to call rabbits on once we have rabbits, you know? Because I assume that it always appears in disciplinary and it's not going to just start... Like, we're not going to group a load of people up here and then it's going to be like, surprise, I'm in fucking information. Or like welfare or something. But yeah, I don't know, maybe if we fully expand it out tomorrow, we can trial that out and just be like, hey, rabbits, are you... You know, am I allowed to call you here now? Would it behoove you to do so? No? Is it asking too much? We've almost got enough for another one of these armors as well. And definitely getting the materials out of this and whatchamacallit, this and Silent Orchestra. There we are. That's the one. You know, the thing I was just talking about that I slipped my brain because I am in quite the tired mood this evening, as it turns out. But yeah, we need to get the armor and the weapons from both of these, essentially. And then from there, we should be in a good point to, like, say, memory repo, keep all the goodies. If we see these guys again later on down the line, it'll be like, happy day. Or maybe in the case of Silent Orchestra, fuck off. I haven't quite decided yet. Yeah. Need observation level 4 for the gift as well. God, I so want to go for it, but, like, I also so shouldn't. The monkey is free. Will you stop trying to fight the monkey? There we go. Right. How many? Okay, we're up to 3 monkeys at the minute. We're approaching our 4th monkey. And then we've also got a Red Dawn, so I should probably, like, send people back to their departments for a little bit. God. Thank God for Mint Imperials, honestly. Just crunching away on them while I'm on stream at the minute to keep myself going. And they are lifesavers, let me tell you. The weapons in Warframe are very broad and literal. Literally use ice picks as dual swords. Ah, okay. Can I fit all of this, I wonder? I probably can fit the last 2 suppressions for this monkey in here. Well, then it's just a case of having everyone hang around here because Silent Orchestra might just kind of like spawn there. So it's still an everyone hangs around disciplinary kind of day, but for different reasons. Right, can we get one more with you, Cedric Milad? Doing an amazing job of these instinct at minus 20% and still, like, finding PE boxes. Like, if you could find 3 here, which I guess is, like, 1, because I have slight boosts, would honestly be, like, an immaculate effort from yourself. Like, yeah, I don't blame you if you don't. The odds are about as stacked against you as they could possibly be. But still. There we go. Look at those numbers! And that's 4th monkey down. We are searching for a 5th monkey. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'll say other than that, like I say. So I guess what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to, once we do all of Gebura's missions, we'll memory repo, we'll train up our new department properly. We'll have to suppress Central Command once we've done that 5-day stint, which will probably be the next time I stream. Then I'm not sure whether we suppress welfare or... I mean, I guess we suppress disciplinary next, but I'm kind of dreading doing that because, like, it's suppressing disciplinary, which I assume just means that, like, all of your fucking weapons do nothing now. And Gebura is throwing a hissy fit and is just going to go and randomly kill people. It's like... It does seem like that'd be what would happen here. There we go. And we have 70, which is enough for this weapon. Hell yeah. There's that extra few that we needed. Also, should be the last time I have to send Cedric in to do this. Which is great, because then I can just send him in to do Silent Orchestra instead. Although, I really shouldn't, you know? It's got to be said, I really shouldn't. But at the same time, if everyone's in there... what do you think about all the things on the Switch 2? A good question, actually, Sinclair. Glad you brought it up. I did watch the, well, I kind of vicariously watched the showcase through some other people and then watched it later, but that's kind of besides the point. The point is, I've seen what's on there. I like, you know, I like the idea of a Switch 2. I think Mario Kart World looks like really, really, really good. A new Kirby Air Ride is awesome. Love that. I am straight up not willing to pay that much for any of it, though. Like, you know, a what, 400-ish quid Switch? It's like, I mean, maybe I could stomach it, but 80 quid to 90 quid per game? You are out of your fucking mind if you think I'm paying that. Like, you're telling me you want me to buy this console, and however many games, and because I probably want to make content out of it, like a capture card to set up and, you know, capture my gameplay on it. Like, I don't have a fucking grand to drop, my guy. What do you think this is? It's, just madness, I'm afraid. Right, let's have everyone head back to the departments until this dawn thing is done, and then we'll have you all move down to disciplinary again later. But yeah, there's like a couple of other little bits and pieces in that. Like, people are saying the battery life is, you know, comparable to that of the original Switch, not the OLED, and it's like, I mean, you know, sure, I guess. It also hasn't got an OLED screen, it's got HDR, but like, again, it's just like, whatever. I think the main bugbear for me and a lot of other people is the price. Also, funniest subtle reveal in history of just like, hey, Silksong, for like 3 seconds. And like, the entire internet collectively lost its shit. Just like, oh. Since I have my PC, I'm not getting anything from the 3 other companies. I mean, I'm basically in this, like, you know, I'm more or less in the same boat. The only time I've ever been tempted away is because Nintendo has really good exclusives. But like, you know, the last time I think I really considered picking up a PlayStation was when, like, it was either the PS, I think it was the PS4 had like Persona and Ratchet and Clank, and I was like, well, those are 2 exclusives that I do kind of want, but then they both came to PC anyway. Whereas with Nintendo, you know, outside of emulation, that's never fucking happening. Right, let's get someone on Dream of a Black Swan, shall we? Let's get someone on our wars. So we need attachment for you. Does anyone need attachment? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Just the more important thing is, does anyone resist red? You do. There you are, Oliver. And we need a resists white. A resists white. Anything with attachment for you. Let's see. Well, there we are. Katya, you're a shoo-in for that. Because now we need to start making PE boxes. Now, I've moved my central commands both down a layer so they can actually, you know, get to these bits quicker, as opposed to having to take the route that takes, you know, way longer for no reason. This is still a very creepy abnormality of me. And the fact I haven't seen what it does when it, like, fully pops off is somehow worse. It's just like, oh. I don't like it. And this would be one I'd like. I think I mentioned last time, you know, maybe doing some lore reading streams, this kind of stuff. That's one I'd love to read the lore of, because I've got to know what the fuck's going on there. That seems insane. Hey, Mason, you want to just work? Actually, no, you've got a really good gun. Yeah, whatever. It's like a fucking Dawn event. Who cares? I'm being too precious with it. Right. Okay. Everyone, find your designated Scrumblow and kill it. There we are. So that's you 3. Control, I don't see yours, which is mildly concerning, but you're fast enough that, you know, you'll work it out, I'm sure. Oh, it's because they're all fucking down here. Okay, I see. Right, so discipline, you have your own problem to deal with. Central Command has 2 bastards. You need to get the one in front of Blue Star right the fuck now. I'm still not seeing Controls one. Guess they just don't have them. Oh shit, yeah, training. No, training is making their way down there. Is there any we're missing? I don't believe so. Yeah, okay, they took all of those out. What am I missing? There's one still alive somewhere. Aha, there you are. Bastard. Kill him. No, he's draining shit out of my fucking... Oh, where's he gone? I didn't see him on Woodsman. There. Control. Your time is now. Do not let them fucking hit megahertz. There we go. Alright, and now we've had that jolly jaunt. Everyone back to disciplinary. You've all been very naughty. And I'm putting you all back there. In case of shit happening. Right, so you need to resist white like fucking anything, really. Resists white? Anyone? No? Just me? Fucking hell, alright. Let's have you, Rogan. Let's go have you work with the monk. I think Eden, Blue Star, and Christopher, nothing there, are basically staples of us producing a reasonable amount of PE boxes at this point. I like Katia here. Aleph, class abnormality, nothing there, saying hello. Oh god. Or, because your username's too long, my chat display has just made you British. I'm terribly sorry this has happened to you, but you've been made British. You're just saying hello. Oh. But yeah, hello to you too. Don't worry, I'm sending my top operative to come and, convince you to not go on a giant rampage. What do I even want with you? Resists red. Yeah, okay, Anton, you can go there then. And what does Yin like? Yin likes insight, and also instinct, I guess, but like more insight. And deals black damage, which Melanon can actually go and do. Okay, honestly, I think that's funny as hell. Yeah. Honestly, you and Sinclair both are just like really towing the line on how big I can... Okay, no, it's just Punishing Bird. I had that... I shat myself for a second, but it's just Punishing Bird. It's fine. And towing the line on how long my, username. Oh boy, it's NT. Wow, it's my favorite streamer, Northern Lion. That's what you meant, right? Oh. Although I suppose that'd be NL, not NT. I don't know. I just have the bald man on the brain again. Where's the bird gone? A genuine question. There's so many people it could hit here. How has it avoided all of them? Yeah, alright, sure. Whatever. Whatever, Punishing Bird. You do you, man. Like, I don't even know how you manage that. You always have a counter of 1, right? Yeah, okay, you do. Nice. Cool. Courtney, do you want to give this a go again? God, I'm a bit scared, though, because, like... Who else in our department has level 4? It is just Courtney, but even then she has 96. Like, I think she's level 4 by a fucking technicality. She's not a true level 4 like Cedric, but... maybe Cedric at, like, 80 with the boost in work. Problem is, if Cedric goes mad, this is, like, really bad. Okay. Because I will need to bomb rush, Okay, no, this looks like it might be going alright. Maybe too well, actually. Cedric, I'm gonna need you to fuck up a little more. Please? Oh, okay, balls. Right, get ready for a fight, everyone. And if it spawns in any other department, I'm rabbiting it. I don't even care. Okay. Everyone brace yourselves. Kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. This is the frame 1 fucking kill it. Ow, that's loud. Have we done any damage to it? Like, Jesus Christ, gang. Get in there. I suppose I should also, like, cover your ears, everyone. Yeah. Like I say, I'm really hoping that this all... Oh, fuck. Some people are mad. How many people have been made mad by that? Jesus. Okay, some people really took the brunt of it. Like, Zenki's panicking. Is this training team? Well, yeah, okay, I shouldn't have had fucking training team down here. Nicole is kind of worse for wear. Although, I'd be hard-pressed to find where Nicole is. Can I? No, that does not work. Good to know. Right, hang on a minute. Here's the big brain move. Can we work out what people are using? God, the bloody curtain's in the way. It's annoying. Okay, we've got this again. Okay, more people have been thrown into a panic. I can't say it's going well, gang. One mod I'd recommend is actually exact details or more details. It's a huge QL, but I think you want to do this vanilla. Yeah, also, hold on a second. Yeah, it's like, it definitely would be more useful, because, like, trying to sort through the health bars here is just fucking impossible, basically. Without having to, like, go and click another abnormality and then be like, okay, how's everyone doing? And it being, like, largely fucked. Melanom's gonna be next to go. God, there's a lot of people who are starting to go down. But I think we just kind of have to continue on and deal with the fallout of that later. Do you know how a TSO suppression works? I have no idea what TSO even means. Oh, they all just died. Okay. Interesting. Huh. So that bum rushing it plan did not exactly work, and I got greedy. Well, this is why we said the entire stream was just gonna be doing these couple of days. Because, god fucking damn it. It means I have to get the bling good roll on Cedric again. Oh, TSO is short for Silent Orchestra. I mean, I assumed the answer we came up in chat earlier with was rush it, but that apparently doesn't work, so... I guess, like most aelifs, the way to suppress it is to not get there in the first place. Or call the rabbits on it and let them deal with it, but, like... Yeah, gonna be difficult. Which means, unfortunately, it means we are gonna have to do the monkey, like, 5 more times. Which I know, sorry everyone, I shouldn't have been greedy. That's on me. But I suppose we can just sit here and chat for a bit while, you know, game works itself through. Eventually we'll get this bloody thing sorted, but... Right, so move everyone down. Our first thing is seeing if Cedric goes mad here, because if he does, then we basically have to fucking rejig. During each movement, only takes a certain amount of damage. All the damage types completely useless until the respective movement is reached. Oh, no, I did read that, yeah. Suppose I could, if I really wanted to, I could try and, like, micro people in and out the room, but... Cedric, don't fucking do this. You dickhead. Right. Try again. We are going to get that good roll. Eventually. Right, you here, and do it properly this time. Meanwhile, I'm going to try and corral everyone else over here. Huh. Oh, there we go. But yeah, no, it seems like, I mean, that would explain why I wasn't doing really, like, any damage to it at the start. See, this looks like it might be a bit more like it. Or Cedric might be going mad. Yeah, no, Cedric's gonna go mad, isn't he? It's the other kind of low roll. Can we not have the two extremes of this? Can I get one that's kind of in the middle? Oh. Right pain in the arse this one is so far. Well, like I say, such is, I guess, the cost of doing business with it. At least getting it started. Like, once it gets to, like, minus 12%, Eden can take over for a couple of runs, like, no problem. But I can't have this first one, like, go as poorly as it has been going. Like, on the minus 6%, maybe we can let one fly if Courtney decides to overperform, but, like... really, we just need kind of a bit of RNG to go our way. This looks like he's probably going to go mad again. Man, my feet are cold. Mine are doing actually pretty alright, you know. Given how kind of cold my... oh, for fuck's sake, Cedric, you idiot. No offense if your name is Cedric, but this particular Cedric is being an arsehole at the minute. But yeah, no, my feet are actually doing alright. Like I say, it's, given how cold my house is normally... excuse me, I can get, like, pretty cold in here, but... no, honestly, we're doing alright at the minute. Ugh. Because what this means is that I just don't have an Aleph I can suppress. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do this, other Gebura quest. Because I thought, okay, maybe Silent Orchestra, you know. Maybe there's like a shoe-in for me there. God, Cedric is useless at this now. I got socks and a blanket and even a sweater on. They're still cold. Well, you got the sweater on your feet? I mean, fair enough if you have, but, yeah. I can tell you how to suppress the Silent Orchestra if you'd like. I mean, there's... I guess throw dudes at it doesn't work, so... wait, why am I instincting you there? Probably won't help if I pick the wrong work type. Right, come on, Cedric. Let's have you be, like, reasonable. I'm not even going to bother moving everyone down until I see that this goes well. Looks like it's gonna... yeah, it's too much. Maybe Courtney has better odds. Problem is, I think Courtney has, like, too many better odds, if that makes sense. Hello, no, never mind. The young Cedric might be pulling through. There we go. That's what we were looking for. And yeah, you know what, NT? I hope you're alright if I shorten your username to NT. But yeah, hit me with the good stuff. How am I meant to be doing this? If it is just microing people in and out based on their damage values, I'm going to be honest, I'm just going to throw rabbits at it, and if that doesn't work, then I'm just resetting if it breaches. Because I can't be fucked with that. But if there's, like, some other thing, it's like, well, actually, there's, like, a hidden mechanic where you can just, you know, fucking flick it off that the game doesn't tell you about. And I will, for this one specific instance, be seeking advice. Right, so that's a bit better there. Now, we can get Courtney, who's here, who's allegedly level 4, on this now, with the minus 6%. She has a higher temperance, though. And then I'll just get Cedric to start working this. And like I say, theoretically, this should be alright. Or Courtney can go mad because she's actually having, like, the worst work day I think I've ever seen. Like, she doesn't even make 10 here. Phenomenal low roll and fumble by Courtney, but I'm not resetting because I got the decent one the first time. Right. Huge fumble. Yeah, I'll just get everyone who's got a white weapon on her. I think we had to do this once before anyway, it's fine. No, I don't have a sweater on my feet. Yeah, fair enough. Oh god, ow. Jesus, okay. Yeah, in which case I was going to say, like, I mean, if your feet are that cold that you're putting sweaters on them, then my sympathies are with you. Right. Okay, Eden, go up here and poke this. And then Cedric, poke this. And then everyone else, move over here. In fact, you know what? Eden, I'm just going to home base you to there as well. Just so that when you return, you're not standing over here in the wrong bit. Oh my goodness, auto moderation does not want me to tell you how to deal with this. Oh, what's being auto modded on the YouTube end? That's weird. Is Eden gonna high roll this? Is she gonna get more than 18? Am I gonna have to reset again? Yes, I am. Let's go. Right, fuck that. This is the part of the Lobotomy Corp that makes me think, Right, okay. Well, I mean, here, like I say, I'm trying to think if there's like a better, smarter way of approaching this, but I really don't think there is, per se. I just woke up. Hi there, Zenki. You haven't missed much, I'm gonna be honest. I've spent an hour and 20 minutes getting, like, essentially playing the fucking Sisyphus boulder game. And, not doing all that well at it. I have a group of employees that only deal pale, another that deals only black, third that only deals white, and a fourth that only deals red. Yeah, I guess for the sake of, like, a very targeted, Cedric actually doing alright. Is she gonna do too well? Are you gonna high roll this, you absolute bastard? Why? Why is it only high rolls or going mad? There's so many numbers between that. Like, statistically, we should be landing in the middle most times. How am I getting the extremes? Ugh. Yeah, I guess it's like, for the specifics of maybe Gebura's quest tomorrow, I can see that working. But, like, as an on-the-fly thing, I don't think that's happening. If you have everybody that at the same time, everybody will take white damage constantly, but only some of them will be able to do damage while they suffer. Yeah, that rings true. Right, are we gonna behave this time, Cedric? We look like we're gonna be massively high rolling this again. Can we not? There we are, a bit more of that. No, stop. Stop it, Cedric. Come on. Okay, this looks like it could be an 18, actually. Or something like that. Yeah, okay, 16. Fine. Ugh. Now, I can't send him in again, because he will just inevitably fuck this up. I can't really send Eden in either, though, is the problem. You need sack nuggets for Blue Star and nothing else. That means I have to, like... nothing there. Sorry, I don't know why I read that as nothing else. Yeah, I've also tried suppressing nothing there before. That phase 3 is unkillable. Like, I don't think sack nuggets really helps because it just one-shots everything in the room. And, like, the amount of health, like... You know, if I had a bunch of sack nuggets all armed with its weapon, maybe I could do some damage to it, but, like... The amount you'd have to get using, like, basic weaponry is just unfathomable. Right, I think our next step from here, once we get the good roll here, is still to send Courtney in. I think she just had an absolute fucking howler. Fun fact about my phase 3, I don't have a proper death animation because I was not meant to be killed that far into my breakout. Yeah, it shows. This looks maybe alright. Unless Courtney's gonna just have the most fucking obnoxious high roll now. You can slow down, Courtney. You can slow right the fuck down. Slow it. That's good. Okay, 2 good rolls. My god, they said it couldn't be done. Right, let's get your name first and this. And then I'll get these for So I can remember that. Remember why nothing there is absolutely good at Central? Because it's the next one I can stop from melting down randomly, is what I assumed. So I don't have to fucking deal with its bollocks, essentially. Like, that's why both of these are good at Central. It's because as soon as I clear the Central Command meltdown, I don't have to fucking worry about him anymore. Unlike this asshole, who I also would have quite liked at Central, to be fair. But he's here now. I say he's here. He's here until I memory repo him. I've decided fuck this guy. Right, Eden, on a minus 12%, can I potentially convince you to get between 13 and 18? That would be, most agreeable of you if you could make that happen. Right, here we go. Eden might still hire all this, but, like, I don't really have... At minus 12%, I don't really have an employee who's going to take over and do, like, a different job. It's unlikely, but it's possible. Yeah, okay, it was unlikely. So we got 25. We can get the first two of these, but then we just have to leave off. I assume it's because there's so much space for me to have to travel. The rabbit team just got me down. Your rabbits can... Oh, okay. Right. That is interesting. Yeah, I'll be honest. I just thought rabbits couldn't solo it. But I guess maybe I just didn't try having it in Central. Okay, okay. Interesting. Do I push my luck again with this? I kind of want to, but also I think that's just greedy. But, like, here's the conundrum. We're never going to get a better time to work with this with Eden. Like, I think we have to go all in here. I'm giving it a shot. At minus 18%, I refuse to believe that Eden still gets above 18. Surely not. But we shall see, I suppose. I've got a lot crossed for this one, because it's taken me a while to get this good cycle. Oh, it's looking dicey. Oh, it's looking real bad. Oh, I'm looking like an idiot. Come on. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Too close. Right, yeah, so there's the stuff you were on about with all of this. I did read it, but I was like, huh, okay. And then I just thought, well, if I just throw everyone at it, then they'll deal amounts of damage at some point. But yeah, I guess I underestimated exactly how much white damage this thing shits out. Okay, but now at minus 24%, right, you've got to think that we can give it another go. And, like, while the going's good... God, I just wish we hadn't have had that one slip-up already. If we could have the one safety net, we'd be, like, I'd be so much better here, but I'm really having to just gamble with it. And I'm also going to have to gamble with it not melting down. Because, like I say, if it melts down, GG. We're done. I guess maybe I should leave it till the end of the day, then? Maybe? But then I have to get all that RNG out, like, at the end of the day instead of the start of the day, and that feels kind of shit. Okay, I think we do... Minus 24%, we've got to, surely. Got to go in again. Just for the one time. Maybe I should... Okay, maybe I should just stop touching it. Maybe I should stop being greedy. Okay. But it's right there at minus 24%. Curse my gambling. It's not a good start. This is really high for minus 24%. Please, Eden, I'm begging you, fucking low roll. Miss once, I'm begging you. No, okay, this is actually looking better. 13, I don't think you can get more than 18 from here. 17, beautiful, marvelous, magnificent. Gets us almost everything else. Right. Now, at minus 30%... Is it possible that Eden starts to low roll there? I'm going to say that's a distinct possibility now. So we're just leaving Silent Orchestra alone for, like, the rest of today. We're going to finish this off in as fast as we humanly fucking can. We're going to get this monk killed 5 times again. We're going to really hope that, if we do need to work on this again, that Cedric just pulls through, I guess is what we have to do at this point. And, yeah. We need to get out of this day, because it's, like, trying to grind on this is fucking miserable at the minute. So I'm just going to grind it to there for now, so I know what it does. And I'm leaving it alone until after we've done the Aleph suppression, because doing both of these on one day is, like, awful. Because I can't burn my one chance to work with this. Who's wearing the blue star armor? That would be Eden. Who's also got the blue star weapon. So, hang on. There we are. Eden. And then I've got, my guy with all the, snazzy, like, ego gifts on the Nothing There set. I should also remember that I need to put these, this lot over here. Ready for when the monkey, then bursts out. There we go. You keep moving there. Thankfully, this is a lot easier to suppress. Thank God. And yeah, we just keep doing that, essentially, for a bit. Ah. I am now absolutely terrified of this 2 landing on Silent Orchestra. Because, like I say, if it does, we're so fucked. We're just, like, so unbelievably fucked. Oh. Although, I guess I could have people waiting in this corridor, and then just move in to suppress things as and when the movements are, now that I've got the movement list here. The first movement was pale. I think I've got, like, 1 pale weapon. Second movement was black. We can do big damage there. Third movement was white, and lastly, only red type attacks are effective. And then, if you can't kill it in that time, you're fucked. Okay. 2 days ago, I experienced my first memory leak, but it wasn't Lobcorp. Ugh. Spooky. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had any, like, memory leaked games before. Or at least not that I would have been able to identify, oh yeah, that's a memory leak. God. What an evil creation this 13 to 18 is. I'm literally playing fucking slots every time I visit this thing. Right, And we are good to go here, thank God. Alright. Here we go. Might turn out being a bit of a longer stream, this one, actually, if we're going to try and get the Aleph's one done as well, considering we're still on the Wars mission. But, there we are. Right, the ape exhibit is open. You get over there. Cedric, get out. Back out so I don't deafen everyone. There we go. And now the next thing we send in is going to... Okay, you know, I think this is actually still fine to send, like... Didn't we send, like, Tasha in here or something? Right, not Silent Orchestra. Thank God. You know what? Very okay with this. Oh, it's Punishing Bird and, Notes from a Crazed Researcher. Yeah, fine. Totally fine. Don't care, honestly. Ooh. Like, we can, Who is still screaming down here? God, nothing's got out. Chill. Will you? I'm probably not gonna... Actually, no, I do really need the energy points thing. So here's the sitch. I'm going to look up how this works again. So, within 30 seconds, without performing any sort of work. Okay, here's the thing. Cedric, can you go pick these up? And then just go and do some insight work with the bird. And then you can put the notes back after that. Maybe I'll leave you for like a good, 10 or so seconds before that. Just to make sure you don't explode. Because like I say, you are kind of the key to everything for us at the minute. So we're going to wait, just another 10, 20 seconds. Make sure you're well out of the range of the, oh, we returned it within 30 seconds, so the fucking bye-bye. I'm not counting it per se, but I'm just going to talk for like near enough 30 seconds in like normal time, and given this is like double time, means I should be well clear of it. Like I should be well clear of it by now, really. But there's no, with how much I had to fucking gamble to get here, there's no way I'm fucking this up now. Right, there we go. And now the ape exhibit is reopening. And I guess while that's doing, actually, let's have some of our control team work some of this, because I get the feeling they're not going to be able to, with any kind of, like, real success again before this Dawn meltdown, if we're going to spend another, what, 9 of this on, Clouded Monk. It's just Punishing Bird. Oh, it's just Punishing Bird. Chill. Jesus. Fucking hate this stupid bird, and it just, like, keeps panicking me for no reason. Okay. Really? You're going after Cedric, my guy? That's a low blow. But yeah, let's get our airlifts churning out some PE boxes. Can't help but notice that you're looking a little low there, Chris. Huh. 22. Okay. Sure. Sure. What are the downsides of heart again? HP and attack speed. So actually, I could just give Chris heart now, to be fair. Why not? Let's beef this boy up. And really get him in on that, that increased fortitude and also the attack speed for if the worst happens with Silent Orchestra. What do you do again? Yeah, but, okay. So we could have this, but then we have to deal with, like, the fish. And that's spooky. Don't want to deal with the fish. I suppose I can lead it around the departments well enough. It just, I don't know. Feels kind of bad. I also really wanted, while I was thinking about that, should have sent Cedric to go and work with the apes again. Country, do you want to come repress this? Someone from Central, I guess, who resists red. I mean, you look like you'll do. Deal with this. Speaking of yin, actually, you know what? We don't necessarily need to. Let's send someone into Firebird, to be fair. Like level 5. Deals red damage is the thing. Oops, hang on. Who did I send to do that? Yeah, like Haru could go and do that. Oh, by the way, Silent Orchestra is attacking the audio. Right, hold on. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, sorry. My OBS does this sometimes, where the game audio will just freak the fuck out for some reason. Hopefully it's better now. Do let me know. Say apologies I missed your first message there, NT. But yeah, I've got reasonable music again. Are we looking any better now? Or are we sounding any better now, I should say? Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's really annoying. But much better. Excellent. Right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. Okay. We're almost on our third ape. Go. What else do we need here? Also, people commonly refer to me as NT, so I'm fine with that. Excellent. Yeah, because I say it's definitely a lot more convenient than A-lift class abnormality, nothing there every time. Gets to be a bit of a mouthful, you know? Oh, black damage? Yes, sure. Mason, go poke it. We will poke you in, as it turns out. Did we not have anyone work Wolf? I thought we did. What happened to them? Wasn't like, someone who resists red. Who the oh, I definitely had someone that was going to work that, but wasn't London going to work this? I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, it's a decent crop of PE boxes still. Particularly once, once we get these two online as well. We'll have worked with all of our A-lifts and wars at least once. Which should be... Okay, yeah, no, that one we were expecting to breach. It just scared me because I wasn't paying attention to it at the time. Right, monkey down. Excellent. Oh, okay. Kachio, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be, like, over there? Is that where I lost you? Were you meant to go there and then, like, other shit happened? Right, now what pains me is that we are not going to be able to get Clouded Monk all the way... Because, yeah, I worked with 1 to many wars, so I'm not going to be able to get the last cycle on Clouded Monk, I should say, done right now. Which does pain me so. Although, I guess maybe having the chance to earn a couple more PE boxes is also nice. Because, like, yeah, we're like 10 off of the nice weapon again. Although, Oni, can I be entirely for real? I might just get the armor instead, and then worry about the weapon, like, in later days when we're grinding for that sort of stuff. Because it's not, you know, I don't think the weapon is a super high priority. We do like good red damage weapons, because we've got relatively few of them. But I don't think we're crying out for it, as opposed to we're always crying out for good armor. For, you know, situations like dealing with this bastard. Alright, there we go. Now I'm going to need everyone to return to their respective departments. Just temporarily, you'll all be back in discipline before long. There we go. So we can just deal with this dawn, like, thing. Event, I think, is what they're called. Oh, we don't... Okay, we're actually still 1 monkey away, I've realised. I thought this was 4 out of 5. It's only 3 out of 5. We're a monkey short. So let's... Hey, there we go. You down there, and you down there. And, guess just someone work with something noddy that we don't really care about. Like, I don't know, someone on, someone go work with Freischutz, why not? Like, who needs it here? 104, 97, 95, 94? But plus 41, but still you're slacking. That's in Rhino down there, I guess. Because I reckon you 3, particularly with one of you's heart boosted, can deal with, like, a single jester. Here we are. Commit violence, which also should fulfill the heart's condition that, you know, that needs to happen. Okay, information has currently been left high and dry, which is concerning. Oh, it's because there's multiple of you down here. But of course. Right. You there. You need to stay here and keep things off of nothing there as, like, priority numero uno. So there's 2 of you here. Yeah, we'll get them off that first and then get them off the t-shirt afterwards. That's kind of fine. Ew, Indigo Noon. I don't mind an Indigo Noon, honestly. I'm kind of alright with an Indigo Noon. You can just deathball that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd prefer it to, like, not be. Actually, no. I tell you what. In this specific scenario, an Indigo Noon is fantastic, because you know what it's not? It's not meltdowns. Which means that we can't have a silent bastard breakout. So, you know what? I see this as an absolute win. Right, let's wait for everyone to get back to their departments. But yeah, no, I've beaten Indigo Noons before, and they're alright. I will absolutely take fighting one of them over the Silent Orchestra. Which we now can't touch again, because it hasn't got minus a bajillion, so we're all going to be too good at working for it. It's going to be like, oh no, you've done your job too well. Now I'm going to throw a hissy fit. Maybe you do have to start with, like, insight works. Maybe that's kind of the angle I'm not scratching with this, to be fair. Right. Cedric, go here. Everyone else, prepare to go see the monkeys. The ape exhibit is once again opening. Oh. But yes, like a noon ordeal means we get essentially 2 runs of the Clifot timer to make about 600, maybe under, because the noon event will give us a bunch towards quota as well. And then we can finish this accursed day with our monkey kills and just run. You know, I'm very okay with that. Cedric, it would help if you listened to my commands. There we are. Excellent. Right. Wait for everyone to get a bit healed off that. It looks like they're healed enough. So, I'm going to just send out some more general work orders to make sure that we're making the most of our P boxes. So you two, on your Aleph. I think this is like very much Katya's domain at the minute. And this is very much Tasha's, it would seem. Yin. Honestly, can't remember who he had working with it last time, but Mason seems like not a bad candidate. Big Bad Wolf is just anyone who resists red. Anton, you're basically a shoo-in for it. We send Cedric to go and bother the monk again. And there we are. That should be a good number of P boxes. I ask for belly rubs like the dog I am. I wouldn't even mind, but like, I'm so far away and I can still hear you breathing. Like, can you keep it down? Do you have like the world's worst? I mean, I guess you're made from like just spare body parts, so I guess you probably do have the world's worst asthma and lungs. I hate this bird. I hate this bird. That fucking bird that I hate. Oh. And other assorted lean bird memes. Well, welcome to Bird Up, the worst show on television. Exactly half? That's cool and groovy with me. Because we can definitely finish off Monk in this next, next bit of allotted time here. And then we essentially, I have 3 mouths though. If you have 3 mouths, you struggle to keep your breathing quiet. See, that depends. Does 3 mouths mean 3 distinct respiratory systems? Or does 3 mouths and they're all connected to like 1 trachea? Because like, if it's just 3 holes that you're inhaling through, you can probably keep that quiet. But if it's like 3 different lungs you have to manage, then maybe. If you're a dog, would you be a pug? No, because I enjoy breathing. And I hear that they're prone to not doing that. Okay, so I think we need to hit the monk one more time, and then we finish with the ape exhibit, which is grand. Although he is probably going to break out again because counterload every time 10 employees died, and like a lot of people are about to fucking die because of this bleeding Indigo Noon. Is the issue here. Right. Okay. Not sure what type of dog I'd be. To answer the manager's question, 3 sets of lungs. Okay. Yeah. That could be a little more difficult. I'll give you that one. Yep. Jesus. Right, okay. The ape exhibit has been dealt with. Everyone can reconvene. Now, as for what I want here, how are you guys doing? Not great, but I don't think you ever have been doing brilliantly. Right, we're going to send one person to work with Freischutz, like probably Rhino. And then we send someone we don't really care about to work with, what do you call it? Maybe I can actually split this into 2 squads. That might be interesting. You know what? I'm feeling that. I'm feeling the 2-squad approach. Okay, okay. So we're not going to have everyone group up in disciplinary then. We're going to have people a bit more spread out. Because we can clear this faster with 2 squads, and I'm not entirely sure if Indigo Noon does something if you, Sweeper's coming very soon. Yep. Indeed they are. Like I said, not really the most terrifying lads, if I'm honest, but, you know, enough that they're a bit of like an annoyance, shall we say. Right. So as I say, I'm going to coordinate this into 2 distinct squads. Let's sort our bottom layers very easily by just sending half Central Command into Squad A, which is going to start in Welfare, half of them to Squad B, which is going to start in Disciplinary. I'll do the same with Information and Safety. Safety gets Squad A, and Information gets Squad B. I think because Control are the most powerful, and Training are the least powerful of my units, it's definitely worth splitting them down the middle a bit more. So I think Christopher gets Squad A, Eden gets Squad B, and then Laverne gets Squad A. I don't know where the fuck Rhino's gone, but he should be Squad B. Seriously, where's Rhino? I asked him to work with Freischutz once and he just fucks off. Oh, Rhino's already in Squad B. Excellent. Okay. In which case, we just have to divvy up you. So, you 2, Squad A, and you 2, Squad B. If you guys in training die, I'll be entirely real. I don't fully care. But, you know, we'll just see what we can do. Right, from what I can tell, these guys just seem to, like, kill clerks and then eat them to heal. And they're just kind of a bit tankier than normal. But I still think with the 2-squad approach, we can do this. If not, we can reconvene the squads and, you know, it'll be fine, probably. Let's just make sure everyone's moved to where they need to be. They have not yet. Alright, and with that, send someone on training to, like, fucking do insight work with this dickhead. Who from training is here? I literally didn't look at your names. Training. What are we looking at? God, I just don't know. Who am I looking for again? Mason, London, Maxwell, Wellenon. Mason, London, Maxwell, Wellenon. Anyone starting with M? Was that Wellenon? No? Any of you? Sinclair Tom? Well, whatever. I guess we'll just guess, and if they don't come out of here immediately, I'll just rescind their invite, as it were. Yeah, okay, so it's not Zenki. I was looking for the entirely wrong people, that's why. Yeah, because training's actually doing alright here. Okay, so Sinclair was here. Right. Alright. So, how are we dealing with this? Squad A, you've got a couple dead ahead. Squad B. Kind of similar sort of scenario. If you could track down this guy at the back here. How are we doing, Squad A? We appear to have cut right fucking through them. Yep, no issues. Excellent. Squad B still in pursuit. Squad A, can I have you up here, please? Preferably before all the top floors get minced. That'd be nice. Clouded Monk's already gone down to 2. It's worth keeping an eye on that number there. Yeah, Squad B, I'm also going to need you up here, is the issue. Maybe I should have kept one top side, one bottom side. Because now, I might have to keep a very close eye on this fella. Yeah, it almost makes me want to keep one squad downstairs, actually. But I've kind of mixed the squads now, which is a bit annoying. You know what, I'm sure it'll be fine. So yeah, there we are. We've got those lot up there. We've got some coming in here who are about to get, like, absolutely being walloped. Clouded Monkey's on 1. Okay, we've got to stop the people dying now. To be fair, I'm not sure how many people there are left to kill in here, but we've got to stop people dying. You, I'm going to have to just leave for the greater good and hope that you guys can wrap around. There we go. Then you to finish off those, and you to finish off those. And I believe that's all of them. There we go. And there we are. Okay. Excellent. Everyone back to disciplinary. Oh, and yeah, Sinclair, I guess you're down there. Oh. Yeah. Nothing personal against you guys in training, by the way, because I just remember that's the one department I named after chat members. Nothing personal when I said I don't really care if anyone from training dies. I meant because we're going to memory repo this anyway. Yeah. Sinclair under break, I guess. Yeah, I kind of forgot they were there. Like, that's the classic, why is Sinclair dead, you know, if that had gone on any longer? Type deal. Right, a 6 meltdown is not what a guy like me wants to see. So we're going to have to try really hard to... God, do we do this? I'm not convinced we do. Like, this could be kind of the definition of real fucking bad. Okay. That. And then someone to do some decent work with the monk, I think. Like, I don't know, you both take extra white damage? Well, why are you even here? Right, Roken. Go there. We need Katya on this. How hot are you? Ooh, very hot. Toasty, toasty hot. And if you kill a bunch of these, then the monk will break loose again. But I think we can deal with the monk, honestly. So I'll do it later, but yeah, you're still slated for a bit of stuff there. Igor can go there. Mason, I think you've been doing a decent job up there. Right. Here goes, I guess. Like I say, I really don't want to have to trial out, trial out, like, this whole switching stuff just yet, but maybe we have to. Right, okay. It's 15. It's like, I mean, it's something. 732. I don't think there's any way we make 900, which is a bit of an issue. Like, with these, maybe we make... I don't think we... Yeah, we don't even make 800 on those. Okay, right. That is a small issue. So we're gonna have to dodge a 6 meltdown. Which, let me tell you, I'm not looking forward to. This might be a classic case of... If this does melt... like, we wait till the last second, we work with it, we give ourselves as much time as possible, and then we just end the day before it breaches. There might have to be some very, very finesse timings here. Okay, Who was on this? I think it was Tasha. Who I'm assuming... Actually, you know what? If we need someone who's going to be good on red, you already know who I'm calling in. Someone who's going to, like, deal with red damage appropriately. And has an extra, like, fuck ton of health. You already know. And then we probably will need them right back at here to deal with a potentially breaching monk. Who's got pissed that all of our employees have fucking died because of the sweepers. Well, employees, clerks. You know. A subsection of our employees, to be precise. Oh, God. Are you blind? No, it's the Firebird's Blessing. Okay, right. Okay. So we've got the Firebird's Blessing. You are about to breach, but I'm just going to leave you alone. And wherever you fly is... Oh, it didn't decrease. Neat. Okay. Right, well, that was unexpected, but quite pleasant. So, I've got a limited number here to make an extra about 120 PE boxes. Is this doable? And why is the answer probably no? You know what? Okay, here's how we're going to run this. Eden, grab this. There we go. And then go and work with Blue Star again. And I'm going to really hope that I work in 2 different facilities and I want to catch a break wherever I can. Are we talking an IRL thing, or are we talking in a, like, you just have a Sinclair character in different Lobotomy Corps? I may have lost the thread slightly on that one. Okay, this is going well, actually. Doing very well. Okay, 875. In character. Ah, I see, yeah. Right. Okay, that's good. Question, by the way, can people dual wield these items, or is it a case of like, if someone tries to pick 2 up, they just, like, immediately explode? Ask Eden to return that. There we go. Right. I don't really want to go with Blue Star again. Feels like that would be a bad idea. God, this is getting difficult. Okay, we don't quite have enough for this, but, like, we'll get it in the next day. It'll be fine. Oh, I just need to squeak through here. Right, I am going to instinct this. I'm going to go on the assumption that people can't have 2 different items, like equipables. We need 1 more work with nothing there. Out of interest, 22. It's so fucking risky. You know, it's not... I need it, though, is the issue. Like... I don't have a shit ton of... I don't know, actually. This feels like gambling again. At 22? We can probably take 1 more on a -6 and still be fine. Right? Right? I'm not going to throw away an entire day by letting nothing there breach. Surely? And also lose my best operative. Yeah. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. We'll do it, we'll do it. Come on, higher than 17, higher than 17. Okay, we're fine. We squeaked through. 8:55 out of 9:30. I was holding my breath there, I don't mind telling you. I was dead scared once that started ticking about even on both sides. Right. Okay, then... I don't like this. Right, I think there's a way we get out of this, though. We just need to, like I say, very on point with what we do over the next couple of bits of work. So I think one here, and what are we looking at? 16, 19, 19, 15. Yeah, I do think Mason up here again. So that's going to be our last two bits of work, I think, before we have to start doing maneuvers, shall we say. Let me check the lean counters of these are all fine, so that we're not going to get any unexpected funny business surprises. Ugh. And then I think I've worked out how we're going to get around our little meltdown issue. Because we are very close, which I think means we can do something a bit cheesy to stop a potential breach from the silent orchestra. Right. Okay. So, one away before the 6th meltdown. It's game day. Here's my plan. What we're going to do is... I've just realized I've put everyone in the same fucking place, which is a really stupid idea. Okay. We're going to use... What are you, actually? Fortitude, recovers HP, but, like, kills you after a bit, I think. Yeah, alright, whatever. We're going to use Letitia as kind of like the lure for this. So my plan is, we'll leave one person who's going to be able to tank Silent Orchestra to work here. The slower the work speed, the better, but really, we just want someone who can tank it. Or, like, do a good enough job where they don't have to tank it, you know, like, that kind of thing. That will live one work cycle. We're going to have every other, like, person who normally works with our wars and aleph positioned around the map. So, I think this is, like, normally Katya's bag, right? So, I'm going to say, Katya, can you come over here? And then when she gets out of the pile, say, actually, just station yourself in this corridor. Same deal with, well, maybe not the Firebird. But, like, nothing there. For sure. We're going to want Chris on that. And we're going to want Chris in this corridor. And then someone who normally works with, like, Big Bad Wolf, Anton. Yeah, absolutely want him in this corridor. And we're just going to trickle people out like this. You needed me? Indeed. You might be very essential in just a moment. Right. Here we are. Then Eden. Probably should have done this one last, actually, but Eden can sit in this corridor. Yeah, you know what, actually? I am going to do Eden last. Yeah, Eden, go back in the pile for a second. So we've got you lot in position. We're not going to position Firebird, because I don't think we'll need it. We do want to position Mason kind of up here. Ready to... Jesus Christ, you're taking the long way around. Alright. To there, and then, yeah, we want Eden kind of here, but don't work with that yet. We probably should have someone in front of Monk as well, actually. So someone who resists white, who has good attachment. I mean, yeah, Cedric, it is kind of your job, I guess, but for once you're not gonna aim to not piss off the monk. Okay. The only other one we could put people in front of is the Firebird, and I'm not fully convinced it's worth it. If I'm being entirely honest with you. There are other abnormalities we could put people in front of. We could maybe just work a bunch of our HEs because they'll work faster. In fact, now I've said that out loud, that sounds very smart, and I will be doing it. Freischutz. We've already used Mason. We just want, like... I don't know. Firenz, I've decided you are the man for the job here. I know where you've gone. Why are people taking this, like, really long way around to glean safety? Porcubus. We will absolutely want, someone, again, who resists black. But not Temperance level 4. Temperance level 4 is bad. Let's have Paulinus up there. I reckon Paulinus has got this. Is that you, Paulinus? Yeah, we are making absolutely dead sure that we clear this. Heart of the Woodsman has amazingly still not been used yet, so... Or not been fucked with, I should say. So, like, I don't know, Oliver, you can go and begin to fuck with it, I guess. Okay, okay. Right. And then we just have to read off the script, essentially. We obviously don't want to fuck with Scarecrow, because we don't want to deal with it breaching. Alright. I think that's a... no, hold on. It's not yet. We could have someone work with Child of the Galaxy, and it can be literally anyone doing anything. Like, it could be Yui doing justice work. Because we just want to give ourselves as much of a P box, like, burst as we can. Also, some of these might melt down as well, to be fair, which will also change our plans slightly. Oh, and someone in front of Letitia as well. What do you like again, Letitia? You like attachment. Neat. Acacia, come and get some attachment work done. Also, if you can stop, like, stepping in time with Eden, that'd be great, too. Right. Okay. Wait for Acacia to get there, and then I'm just going to send someone to do, like, some fucking work with Punishing Bird. We'll see. I might have been preparing for... This might not melt. I might have been preparing for an inevitable... You know, an eventuality that never happened, is what I was looking for. But I just cannot guarantee that. Okay, Rhino. Strike the match. Okay, so I was right too. And we have got Firebird melting. This isn't the end of the world. So, Cedric, I'm going to need you on Monk as discussed. I will get someone up here who resists white quite a lot. Like, I'm ideally looking for someone on... yeah, Laverne. It's your time, buddy. Just get up there for the minute. We are not triggering this till the last second possible. Okay. We've got fucking nothing melting here, actually. Like, Firebird is melting, which is a bit annoying, honestly. So, I'm gonna actually send, it's a bit of a throw, maybe. I'm gonna send Chris up here. Katia works this. Acacia works this. We're not gonna work with that, then. Who was I gonna send here? Anton. Yeah, Anton makes sense. Then Eden will pick that up and then go in there. Who was going to work this? That was Oliver. What do you like again? Attachment. Sure. Oliver? Wherever you are. I assume you're Central Command. Yeah, you are. There you go. Yui, commit violence against the child. Then... Let's have a look. Firenz, you were on here. And then Mason was on here for sure. And I put someone over here as well. Paulinus was on this. I've got to make sure I don't max out the bar, actually, to be fair. Okay, right. So, Eden, you can... Yep. There we go. You can use that. We've just got to hope we make enough PE boxes before things get sticky. And then go work with Blue Star, like, immediately. Okay. I'm hoping that this basically alleviates our issues. I'm keeping a very close eye on this timer. Is there any we missed? I'm not seeing any bars that we're not already working with. It feels like a bit of an underswing for 6, because we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I must have worked with the 6th one at some point, but yeah, I'd be hard pressed to tell you where it was. 9:30. Okay, you know what? Actually, that worked way better than I thought. We can just finish this work day here. Yep, done. Don't care. Bye. Not having you melting down. Right, we got through it. And it only took us 2 hours, 10 minutes to do one day. Let's go. Oh. Now, how much do I realistically care about what's gonna crap here? If it's censored, I know I'm pretty sure I can suppress that. Satisfaction is only temporary. Oh no, it's a tool, isn't it? Let's do this one. Why not? It sounds funny. My god, this is the first time I've got to actually voice act something tonight. Let's go. Ease up your tension and just close your eyes. Yes, just like that. Make yourself as comfortable as possible so that your mind finds itself comfortable too. It tickles, no? But just wait. Now, fade away without a trace. Feel the water and air during the different seasons, inside a different dream in a different body, forgetting and remembering everything. You've already become something. I don't know what it is, but I've already left for somewhere long ago. Please don't look for me. I will no longer be able to teach you. Huh? Oh, this is Malkuth. But Mr. A, please! I want to be part of the Cogito experiment. I'm all ready, I can prove it. The particles scattered across the floor are sparkling in the light. Kill me. Please kill me. A, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh. Just as you have commanded, I have written up the job application form for our corporation. The reception is good. Everyone thinks that it's a new employment method that does not concentrate on just one's abilities. The number of applicants is projected to meet the initial calculation. The experiments are almost complete. We will soon hire people according to the order of priority you've stated. I've also arranged a meeting with Time Track. Are you thinking about those who have left you? Well, not sure who that person is in the first bit. I guess that gets revealed later on. But yeah, we got a fucking redux of Malkuth dying again. I think I voiced this guy as like very British, didn't I? Like, Gebura will be back soon. Manager, if it's all right with you, could you pass my words along? Gebura, she's strangely obsessed with suppression, wouldn't you say? Any casualty to employees during the suppression process, she entirely disregards it. Lady Angela's perfectly aware, but she conveniently turns a blind eye to it. Gebura's great at handling the abnormalities when they breach. It's as if she was born for this job. So I suppose a few extra dead employees is considered a reasonable trade-off. But, you see, as a manager, you should know that massacring abnormalities is not our only priority. Well, I don't know if Gebura will listen to you, but I'd really appreciate it if you could give it a go. I have no idea what I voiced her as. I think, I saw Chesed leaving. What nonsense did you ramble on about this time? I can't do, like, good, like, deeper female voices, so she's getting this, and I semi-apologize for it, but, like, meh, I'm doing my best. Also, I accidentally clicked. Be honest with me, I can see everything. Let me warn you. Don't act as if you know everything. I've been here for a long time. I've seen much more than you have. Ooh. Experiment subject 0934. We'll be running a simple test before we administer the chemicals. It's Christopher! It's my main man! Ah, Gebura, the machine with a soul. A wonderful creation of Lobotomy Corporation. What does it mean to have a soul? It means one may truly have worth. It's the center of the faith of our venerable Lord A believes in. I participated in this experiment because I trust him. I don't know if I have a soul. If I'm disassembled, will there be a soul inside me? Well, it can easily be determined by just talking with you. A soul cannot be seen, but it can be felt. I will be reborn as I confront my own soul. Mankind and the world will be changed soon. Trust in A, for he is our saviour who shall lead us all. Okay. And another character. So you're Miss Gebura. I've heard a lot about you from Christopher. They say you have a real soul. Our venerable A really is remarkable. Don't pay attention to those who disrespect you. They don't know your true worth. Oh, meet Gilly, our daughter. She's kind and sweet, just like you. Does this child also have a soul, then? Of course. A soul is something every living creature has. It's the essence of us all, yet not known to many. This world only believes in things that can be seen with the eye. It's a sad belief that will eventually lead everyone to destruction. I probably shouldn't have been so upbeat about that sentence. Miss Angela, is that a monster? That is what we call an abnormality, Gebura. How is it different from monsters? Monsters are in themselves repulsive, terrible creatures at the core and start of their existence. However, abnormalities originate from humans. Then why does that abnormality have Mr. Christopher's watch? And why does it make sounds it was mimicking Mr. Christopher's voice? Oh, she's talking about nothing there. You see, Gebura, that's because abnormalities originated from them. It's not like they materialize all of a sudden or come into existence from nowhere. Do abnormalities eat humans? Is it mimicking Mr. Christopher like that because it devoured him? I don't understand. That is a complicated thing to explain, Gebura. What's certain is that this did not happen because of someone's vice or malice, and that the shape you perceive as a monster certainly carries the will of the man you called Christopher. Excuse me, Tifereth. Why does the experiment log including a step where Miss Isabel is sent to chamber D101? Why should we place her anywhere near that horrific monster? What voice did I give Tifereth? Like, I don't know, Gebura. You know she isn't known for explaining the purpose of every experiment to us. I think I heard that it's to rigorously determine the loss of humanity, but I don't get what that really means. That's definitely gonna end up hurting Miss Isabel. I should tell Miss Angela to stop it. Gebura, maybe you should just keep quiet about it. I've seen other machines question your orders. Miss Angela would reset us if we disobeyed her. Please, if you're feeling anger, I suggest that you rather embrace that anger and move on. Wouldn't that be better than to lose your memory and exist as a lifeless puppet, being ashamed to the soul that you got to bear? What do you think the ending to that story is? Where did Christopher's wife and his daughter Gilly disappear to? I won't ever know either. Hard to say if it's fortunate or unfortunate, but the experiment was not under my responsibility. All I know is that old blanket Gilly had was the only thing to come out of the monster's chamber. Most people wouldn't even talk to us, since machines weren't worth putting their minds to. But Christopher and Isabel, they told me I was worthy of something. They looked past my exterior and saw what was inside of me, something I wasn't even aware of. Those monsters we're obligated to call abnormalities have killed many people since then. And yet those things never die. It's not fair. Why do we have to treat them nicely? Don't pay any heed to the employees in front of you. When an abnormality shows up, their lives will be the least of your worries. I've kind of slipped into the narrator from Slay the Princess here. And I don't hate it, honestly. Since it's clear that those monsters feel pain, I'll dish out as much pain as possible. That's the only reason why I'm standing here. Don't ever patronize me again. And now I've got to suppress 3 aleph. Okay. Okay. Oh, don't like. Right. This is going to be a tough one. I'm going to give this a good couple of attempts. I'm not even sure we can realistically do it. But boy, howdy are we going to try. Execution bullets, please, and thank you. Right. Here's how this shit's gonna go down. We're gonna check the ego list first. Weapons-wise, I think we're doing fine, honestly. Maybe we can have someone else on logging if there's, like... It's so difficult trying to work out our balance of different weapons from here is the issue. Like... Like, Haru's on the sanity stick. Could we... like, potentially have them on logging instead? And then, as far as suits go... we know this thing does massive white damage. We want to try and look to... replace... Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Haru, what were you on? You're on Christmas now. Anton? Actually, Anton, you're on Christmas now. We can't really have anyone who's on armor that doesn't at least resist, right? Like this, I'm sorry. Tasha and Gremory, that's just not gonna happen. Same with anyone on logging. Can't be dealing with that. See, we've got Feathers of Honor, which could do well. Amateur is unfortunately super weak to white, so we can't do that. So who's without armor at the minute? Anton absolutely gets Feathers of Honor for sure. And we've got Tasha, we've got Haru. Haru probably needs it more because their weapon's slower. Anyone missing armor now? All of training is, but fuck it, they can get... yeah, it's the same white resistance as that, honestly, so... they can get the fucking basic armor and they can be happy with it, honestly. There is someone else who is missing armor at the minute. There we are. Tasha can go in the Christmas suit. We've really just got to try and gear up for this. Is there any, like... okay, we've got a bunch of 0.8s. We've got 2 0.6s here, which we should be using. Instead of some of our 0.8s. Let's have a look. Like, I'm thinking... thinking maybe, I don't know, where is... this is, Acacia. So she's... here. I'm thinking maybe instead of... Acacia and Maxwell... being here, they should be on... here. Now, Maxwell, I've no fucking clue where he is. Where does he work? Who is he? There he is. Right. Just to get them there, I think that's probably our most optimal setup. Like, if we have a chance of beating this thing, this is it. So, here's how this is going to go down. I want everyone to congregate in the corridor outside disciplinary. In line with the phases of Silent Orchestra, we are going to... oh, hey, backwards clock! Hey, let's go! Don't like you have to sacrifice an employee for it who's got decent stats. So I never really blooming use it. But cool, backwards clock. Right. So once everyone kind of moves down there, we're going to have people essentially hover here. You forgot the sack nuggets. I don't see how they're going to help. Yeah, I'm really not seeing the vision on how sacrificing helps with Silent Orchestra here. Or Nothing There, or Blue Star, if I'm being honest. Oh, individual Aleph abnormalities. Oh, these do have to be different. Okay. That complicates things. Because I don't think I can beat I don't think I can beat either of these. Maybe, I don't know, maybe by individual it doesn't actually mean like 3 separate ones. Although, I guess it would, why would it specify? Right, well, like I say, I'm giving this a go, but I don't think I'm doing it. I think I might just be stuck here, honestly. At least 4 sack nuggets to force blue star and nothing there. Or I could just wait for meltdowns, to be fair. And then just, like, work around the ones that aren't melting down. Seems like a bit more of an efficient way to do it. Right, Eden, go up here. Gonna need you to get the orchestra whirring up. So let me have a look. It's pale, then black, then white, then red. We can deal with that. Pale, then black, then white, then red. Okay, there we go. At least you might be able to see what kind of goodies this thing drops when you dare to work with it a bit. Right, Eden, one more time. If we can't even get past this, I don't hold basically any hope for us doing any of these ailifs. But yeah, it's something I'll have to think about. Okay, okay. Let me move stuff out of the way. Okay, so we're getting a breach here, which is what we're looking for. Da Kappa. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, it's very nice. But yeah, well, the question is, can we get it to deal with this? Right, yeah, keep moving there. Alright, here we go. Right, so during the first movement, it's only pale. Can I have my fucking screen back? Thank you. I'm having to just guess where the fucking arrows are. So the first movement is pale. Get your fucking curtains out the way. Okay, it's there. Have faith. Okay, I will do my best. I think that's like the only pale in the whole department, TBF. So, right. And then, right. So, first up. We are doing damage. Is it worth me doing this for Laverne? Like, or can I just have him survive a movement and then... Yeah, no, he's surviving. Just about. And he's also being healed by the fact he's in disciplinary, which is kind of huge. Movement 2, right. 2 is... black. Right, so... You've done your job. Get the fuck out. I need every motherfucker who's got a black weapon to get in here. So that's you, Rhino. That's, God, this is such a pain in the ass. That's Paulinus. That's... I'm gonna get it. That's Gremory. It's Mason and Wellenom. That's Augur and Yui. Igor, Susan, and Adam. Cedric. And that's a lot. Right. Black damage people, get in there. And I think I am going to definitely drop a little white bullet here. Try and protect some of them. Holy, they are absolutely murking this guy. We might not even get to phase 3. Ow. Okay, never mind. We got to phase 3. Right. Black damages, rotate out. We need white now, if I remember correctly. So. Wow, this is actually not too bad, huh? Right. Once I can find the button! Please! Okay, well, Tasha does need to be there anyway. Is this the button? No, that's checking her ego gifts. I'm gonna... just let me switch departments. It's there. Okay. Rogan. Makes no sense for it to be there. Oh, please. Yeah, this is why I'm doing it from here. Okay, Eden. Bren's Courtney. Zenki, Maldram and Burb. Maxwell. Oliver, Sergey, Nicole. Rogan. Keisha. Anton, are you even meant to be in there at the minute? Didn't you have a red weapon? Why are you in there? Yeah, the fucking... Can you not? Come on. I think we've got it. Okay, good. That's one. That's one. We can call the rabbits on nothing there in Central Command and hope that that deals with it. If it doesn't, uh-oh. Which means I guess we basically just have to throw everything at Blue Star if it melts down. Yeah, alright. Okay. But we did fucking get it. Whew! I genuinely didn't think that was gonna go as smoothly as it did. Well, thank you, everyone in chat at the minute, actually, for helping me out over the past few hours, with getting that down. That's a light of hope right there. That means maybe, just fucking maybe, we can do this. Right. What we are going to need is for... I guess everyone can group up back in disciplinary, is maybe the easiest place. So we need the rabbits for nothing there. That's, like, you know, that's just how it's going to be. And then if I do want to call them later... Central Command... Okay, all of our agents are there. You see that unblocked. All employees by chance into the restricted area will be unable to leave. Rabbit team will be called once per day. Rabbit team will be called maximum of 4 departments, maximum of 32. Building percentage in increments of 25% for each department designated. In whichever departments the rabbit team and its captain will assume all command, not the manager. The rabbit team will automatically withdraw when no hostilities reign in the department. Okay, that's fine. And then that counts as 2. Okay, yeah. Right, no, we're not calling them yet, but in the future we will. Right. Right, what's prudence again? Prudence level 4 or lower. So we got anyone who tanks white and is like level 4? I mean, technically, I guess. Like, can we have Mwelenon just poke this twice? That would be pretty cool if we could. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a whole ass thing, suppressing silent orchestra, and it's not how I thought it was going to go initially. I'm still kind of in awe of that, actually. I know I've been a little bit quieter about that. Right, you're only level 4, even though you've done a fucking amazing job, actually. So yeah, this does lower. Right. So that's our ticket to getting around that. You've actually done better than Eden does most days, somehow, well and on. That's a fucking hilarious high roll on your part. Now we have to get, like, everyone to wherever Blue Star is, stat, and then just, God, see what we can do, honestly. I've tried this before. I don't think it's gone well, but like I say, I think if we leave the third bit to the rabbits, and then we just try and work from there with whatever skeleton crew we're left with. Okay, it's in Central Command. That's probably not ideal. But here fucking goes. And I'm gonna just wet everyone up with some shields. Please tell me you just go straight up there. Thank God you do. Okay, yep. That's not ideal. Is everyone fucking mad already? Use the white shield. Yeah. Okay. I think we're doing it. Oh, Clouded Monkey's out as well. We might have... That's shields breaking. Okay. That is a lot of deaths, but, like, that could have been worse. I'm gonna go on record saying that could have been a lot worse. Okay. Oh, and the Firebird's out as well. Excellent. Everything's fucking out for a jog at the minute. Okay, given that we're memory repoing it, that's 2 A-lifts down. You know? We're not going to complain about that at all. Oh, hey, you're still alive? Sinclair? My God! I'm very pleasantly surprised. Well, anyone who's still alive has got a white weapon. Do you want to go and fix them up? Are other ones being set off because there's other insane employees about? Like, Sinclair's panicking. Is there anyone else who's... We lost Zenki. We lost Mwelenom. Can I be entirely real with you? We lost 2 people in an Aleph suppression. We are chilling right now. We do need to, like, have, Do not you fucking dare. Holy shit, Sinclair, I will strangle you myself if you let fucking that out again. Right, we need to keep everyone out of the way of the Firebird. So it will just fuck off back to its own little corner eventually. Okay. Now, something I want to clarify with the good members of the chat. When people... Oh, hey. Child of the Galaxy is not doing well. I mean, luckily, there's... No one's got the funny stone for it, so we're kind of fine. Okay. Jesus, he is not having a good day, huh? I'll just get the Firebird back in there. And then... I don't really want someone to have the stone now, I'm going to be honest. Okay, I used a lot of bullets on that, but it's fine. I think. Right. What am I looking at here? So we need to get nothing there to breach now. Justice was lower than level 4. But anyone with really good instinct, but justice lower than level 4. We have an Anton for just such a purpose. Okay, taking disappearance. Okay, I'm gonna give this a go. Right, Anton, work there, and I hope this doesn't like instantly kill you. And then, sorry, the thing I wanted to clarify with the chat was when we say rabbits kill nothing there in Central Command specifically, are we talking about as soon as this breaches, I just call rabbits and then they deal with it for me? That is what I'm hoping the outcome is. Oh. God, I also kind of hope Anton lives this as well. It would be, like, very nice. But my priority is getting people the fuck out of Central Command. And by people, I mean Anton. Because everyone else, nicely tucked away in disciplinary. Okay, that's someone with justice level 4. Get out of there, Anton. And then the second this thing fucking breaches. It didn't. Well, his justice was lower than level 4. So level 3, you dingus. Right, well, I haven't got any level 3s. Well, I do, but, like, not on people who are... You know what? Maybe it's time to just sacrifice some of these for the greater good. Or I try and get it to melt down. But the problem with trying to get it to melt down is that I have to maybe deal with Silent fucking Orchestra again. And I don't want to do that. Yeah, okay. Well, in which case, I'm going to use a couple of just sacrificial pawns then, in the terms of our training team. Farewell, the Gremry and Maldrama. I'm still impressed that Sinclair lived, so Sinclair's staying around, but... Farewell, the Gremry and Maldrama Burb. Have a look. Must quickly find and kill Nothing There's disguised appearance. Okay. So I guess I just throw a couple... Actually, no. Is this right? Am I meant to just throw a couple of people in here? And then this will just walk out and be in Central Command? Or is it going to, like, teleport to another department and be like, hey, find me? Because I've not really done this before. Like, I've normally just waited for it to melt down, I think. Yeah, workshop was bad. It was attacked. Okay, cool. Right. Well, we're gonna give this a go then, I guess. I guess Anton can keep standing over here, because why not? So you should immediately get eaten. No? Okay. Right, okay. It's out. We authorize call. 64 energy, not a problem. Godspeed. Now, actually, if I'm calling here, do I just call on Central Command, or do I have to pick 2 other departments, and the rest of them will just filter into... It's like it says a maximum of 64 rabbits, but like, does that mean you only get 64 rabbits, which is how much I need to kill? Nothing there. if I pick 4 departments, or is it a case of, like... Oh, I just don't know. I'm going to assume that we're all right to just do it this way, because yeah, we've proven we can do the first couple of times. Oh, the first couple of Aleph. I'm going to assume it's just we can just call on just Central Command. And we don't have to call on like extra rabbits on the other 2 that will filter into here. But here we go. It's time for rabbits. If they can't do it, we're fucked. Come on, rabbits. Central Council 2, so you have 24 rabbits in there. Is that enough? It looks like perhaps not. Because they're all going to just filter into here. And then they're all going to get one shot. Oh, that's loud. Yeah, no, I think I fucked this. Other rabbits don't filter from other departments as well. Okay. Wait, what the fuck? One of them just snuck into here and killed Anton? Okay, weird. Is there a way I can, like, turn down the fucking master volume a bit? That's enough. Okay. Let's let it rock, then. As soon as I work out how to get out the options menu. I don't want to save and quit. Am I being dumb? Okay, now save and quit means just out the option menu, not out of here. They might be doing it, actually. Holy shit, they did it. Ooh. Escape. Yeah, no, it was save and quit. It was just a bit mislabeling because I thought I might like save and quit the game for some reason because I'm on hyper paranoia mode at the minute. Oh, they did it. Those fucking mad lads did it, the rabbits. Or mad lads and lasses and, you know, whatever else. Okay. Ooh. I've just got to clear the day. That's it. Get fucked, NT. Hell yeah. Oh. Right. I think, actually, I was going to recall everyone to the various departments, but I really don't think that's necessary. And we do get some... Okay, yeah, some penalties for things that are breached there. That's fine. Whew. Oh, lordy. I've used all of my fucking bullets. Alright, Clouded Monk. Who wants to go and, tango with that? Haru, I guess you can. Let's go poke some wars, shall we? God, remember when we could just do this and it was fine? Oh, I miss those days. I need, if only you didn't take 1,000,000 extra red damage. You know what, Augur, I trust you. Why not? I'm sure it'll be fine. Someone in training needed some prudence up here, so seems pertinent to give them that there. Oh, we did it. We absolutely fucking did it. Let's go. God. Thank God for that. I'm gonna... Literally, this is gonna be the sweetest memory repo I've ever seen. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna love it. Right. What am I looking for here? Someone, like, resists red? Yeah, Tom, get on down there. Ooh, I can just focus on P boxes. So nice. At least until fucking, Bleen Dick Butt McBallbag over here decides that he wants to melt down again. I'm just like, well, guess I have to fight 4 Alephs. Because, this asshole wanted to. I lost Anton as well, actually. That's a pretty big blow. I'm gonna have to, like, rebuy the fucking claw and one of the shit things from Firebird. And, like, I can do it, but I'd rather not. This is the perfect scenario for that disciplinary mission. Anything other than those 3 airlifts are absolutely hard. Oh. To be fair, I would argue that Censored is actually kind of alright to deal with. Because that's the one I'm, like, most comfy suppressing. Because you can have someone up front just tanking that if you've got, like, say, like, Chris in the Nothing There armor. Or, like, maybe Eden in the, Blue Star armor. Like, you can have them essentially rotating and healing, and they can tank while a bunch of ranged people behind it just, like, fuck that thing up. But, yeah, it's like I say, because I got this in Central Command, I guess that's why it's so good, because that means the rabbits can actually fucking do their job. And yeah, Blue Star, I think, is one you just kind of have to take on the nose as you're losing a few people. But if you're going to memory repo it anyway, who cares? Who in their right mind would care? I'm going to go send someone over here to, like, work this, I think. Maybe Organ needs some more health. And we can start, like, rebuilding up Child of the Galaxy. Or do I even care? Maybe I don't care. If no one has the token, this being at 0 means nothing to me. Right. In which case, we send someone to work Porcubus, I think. Let's have that be Tom. And then we'll have, like, someone just work this, and then we'll see what happens. We do have the blessing of having backwards clock now, which is just something we can, like, wind once if it ever tries to melt down, and then we'll be like, hey, we're fine. Ugh. And all that for, like, what was essentially, like, 60p boxes? You know, to call the rabbits there? That's really not that bad. Ooh. I kind of wish I could have shown off the rabbits in a bit more of a cool way, to be fair, as opposed to being like, oh god, oh fuck, everything is terrible. But no, I was panicking for a hot second there. Right, let's have someone who needs... I don't know why I'm bothering with someone who needs insight training or whatever. They're hard because they snowball really fast, not to mention their babies. To be fair, if you're talking about, like, melting love, I avoid that Aleph like the fucking plague, because that thing is actually, like, you can't convince me that thing is killable. I will not believe anyone who says that. Right, Haru, you can go here. Eden, you've got a shoe in there. Send Chris to do their one work of nothing there per rotation. Katya can come back and do this. Someone can come back and do this. I mean, sure. Acacia, why not? I'll tell you why not, actually, because Acacia, you'd be much better suited to working that. And someone like, I don't know, Igore can go and work that instead. And we'll have Mason back up doing his normal. Oh, no, because he's working on other shit, apparently. What's he working on? What did I send Mason to work on? Oh, Punishing Bird. Yeah, oh, that was dumb. That was stupid. I guess, you know what, Rhino? You can go up here and work this, actually. You kind of need the, squeeze, as it were. Oh. Oh, yeah, so we got one meltdown there, one meltdown there. We're fine. It's a Purple Dawn, which is really not that bad. We might be a few people short in training now, because I think most of them are dead. And I'm still a bit pissed about Anton dying, but c'est la vie. Should be able to net us a good few P boxes at least. Like I say, it's just about grinding out the boxes now. It's a nice, simple day. Oh. There we go. Alright, 305. Yeah, steps like that are fantastic. Exactly what we're looking for. We also get the very rare opportunity of working with Blue Star and Clouded Monk again here. Which is pretty good. Also, yoink, we're taking that weapon. We could work with Silent Orchestra again, but the problem is, haha, no. I don't feel like suppressing it 7,000 times. I mean, maybe suppressing it once more wouldn't be, like, the worst idea in the world, but... It's, you know, do I want to listen to beep again? And I'm just not convinced I do, you know? Me, personally, I'm not sure I'm the type of guy you're looking for there. Ooh. Right. Also, this armor's, like, really good. Like, I do want it, but... Also... is it worth it? I think this on Catcher is, like, definitely worth another stab. This on... Who do we say? London, perhaps? On the instinct here? Might be a good shot. I think Mason never got to work this before, so we can have him work this now. Just trying to find what our kind of, like, optimal P boxes are going to be. I reckon we can get away with a second work on Blue Star. And that's like another 4 we've got. So let's let those rock and just see how they're doing. If we can get up to like 500, do day 35, farm for the decapo equipment and then memory repo. Yeah, honestly, that might be it. So, remind me, because obviously day 36 will imprint the memory repository as soon as we get there. So if I do day 35, actually, should I be farming for it now then is the question. Oh, but it's so risky if anything goes wrong is the problem. But like, if I buy the armor on day 35 and then hit memory repo before ending day 35, do I still get to carry the armor and the weapon over? Because if so, absolutely, that's what I'll be doing. No. Ah, okay. So I've got to farm for it now, is what you're saying. Okay. I pick up what you're putting down. Well, as luck would have it, we appear to be just in time for, do it on day 35, buy it on day 35, then immediately repo. Okay, so repo before finishing day 35. Or is what I assume you mean there. Because I think as soon as you finish day 35, it becomes day 36, and then you get, like, the new repo imprint. Again, unless I'm wrong, forgive me if I'm being slow here. I'm just trying to make absolutely sure. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, right. Thank you. Thanks, Zenki. Very much appreciated. We get one more working with the monk. I think we can get one more working with the monk. But yeah, because I don't want to farm this now, and we have to go through all of that Aleph killing again. Ugh. Jesus, that's a lot of blood. Right, so once this is done here, we've got a purple dawn, so we need to have... I'm going to send people back to their departments just to see how many people are left, honestly. Right, doot, and doot. There we go. We're almost there. We're almost there. Yeah, literally just a halfway on this. And what kind of noddy work am I asking someone to do here? I normally send someone on training, but there's only half of you, like, left, so I feel like that's maybe a bit mean. You know what, someone from information work Freischutz is what I've decided. Like, what is this, 85? Get out of here. My god. People who aren't in control are really fucking slow, huh? I was like, oh, I forgot to put the game speed back up, and like, no, I didn't. It's just, that's just how it be. Right. Now, I'm slightly concerned that our 2 bots from training aren't going to have the DPS to take this down. But at the same time, we're just going to kind of have to deal with that, I think. And 2 bots here and 3 there. Okay. I think that's everyone assigned to their respective slug. Actually, no, maybe it's totally fine and I was overreacting because they've basically already killed it. Yeah, false alarm. We're all good. Okay, 549. Purple Noon. That is the obelisk, so I need to just have everyone stand in a lift somewhere where they can't hit me. Okay. Right, good to know. Well, it's definitely an everyone kind of group up situation, so, you know, do a bit of that, and a bit of you lot back down here. Because, yeah, we're not making this much before dealing with the Purple Noon, but I'm pretty confident between this and the next Purple Noon will be kind of all sorted for that. Right. Here we go. So. Eden. We need you on here. Now that everyone's kind of congregated down there, let's get our standard works going. Chris here. Who was I saying to work with Big Bad Wolf last time? London sounds fantastic. Do it again. I know this is a catchier joint. I think this is a like Igore joint, I want to say. This is Haru. This is Haru's name written all over it. This is a Mason. And that should be a good swathe of, like, P boxes coming to us. And honestly, can you really argue with a good, like, bit of Freischutz work as well? For, say, for ends. Like, I just think that's kind of hard to argue with, because, yeah, it's a HE, but, like, it pumps out more than, like, the wars do sometimes, or, like, comparable to, without the percentage dip. I think it's a very consistent in abnormality. And I respect that. We are 606, it's starting to pour in. See what we can get here. Okay, 20 off nothing there. 19 off of Black Swan. 645. 660. Hey, 666! For a split second there. Oh. This should bring us up to 700, or near enough. So that's pretty good. I once again think there's like a suite of abnormalities we can work with again. How many conditions of you have I triggered? 2 of them. Work result was bad. Not going to happen. Work result was normal. Not going to happen. 5 more employees inside the facility has happened. 5 more in the facility panicked. Almost certainly happened. 3 abnormality escapes. Yeah, that's happened. Okay, so just don't get bad work result on this thing. Which means really I should stop fucking with it. However, I want Catcher to suppress this again. I want Eden to give this another go. Assuming we're not lowering the counter here. We're not, it's fine. And Haru can give this another go. I think, yeah. Yeah. That sounds about right. And then Igor here. Because I think 4 should be enough where we don't have any issues, essentially. Or we don't have to deal with the noon ordeal yet. So this should be, assuming again we get no horrid outcomes. The fucking bird is still going around the facility. That was a normal work result, which means this might bump down. It didn't, thank God. Because I think that's a thing on Blue Star, right? Where, More than 60 seconds. Oh, no, it actually doesn't care. Okay, fair enough then. As long as you can tank it, you're fine. Right. So, purple noon. The way to deal with an purple noon is you go and stand, like, here, I think? I think here's the optimal spot I was taught. Or maybe here is better, actually. It depends with the falling actually counts or not. Oh, hold on. Sorry, can one of you just stay behind and, like, give Punishing Bird something to punch? Never mind, he's fucked off anyway. Cool. Or maybe it doesn't even matter which elevator they stand in, to be fair. I'm not 100% sure, because I haven't fought this noon event a ton. But... okay. Right, there we are. I'm going to move you all down here, because I think it might be slightly safer. And then just have someone nip out to deal with Freischütz. Like, someone on training. Oh, someone who's still left on training. Gremory. The bird has not fucking finished. Okay. Well, fuck me then. God, we've got a lot of cleaning up to do. Forward march. There we go. And here. Oh, the fucking bird. Just nobody. Are you done? Are you done? Can I live my life in fucking peace now? Oh, hey, Gremory, you're back. Hey, want to go beat up a tombstone? Don't like whatever that was doing, where it was getting all purple and shit. Hello, suppression squad on the way. Jesus Christ, we took that thing back out back and shot it, like, rapidly. Which means the only one left is the one in Central Command. Go get it. 9:34, we're, like, so sorted. Everyone back down to disciplinary, as is tradition. Okay. Why some of you have taken one route and a bunch of you have taken another, I don't really get, but alright. Sure. You do you. And then it should be a case for simple as, like, a blue star work. A monk work here. Oh, hey, you actually got the doodad for it. Nice. In which case, I want someone else to get the doodad for it. Like, Susan. Why not? Katya getting this. What is the gift for this? What does it look like? Oh, it's a hat. Well, I mean, that slot is kind of already taken by a much fancier hat at the minute, so... I think it was Acacia we wanted here, correct? Yeah. And then, like, we're probably overkill at this point, but, yeah, let's send those out there. And then with those four, that should bring us to the end of this day. Like, all, but, no, a guaranteed. Like, a guaranteed we finish the day off of that. No, it's not even almost certainly, it just is straight up certainly. There we go. God. What a day. Which, amazingly, the Aleph one went so much better than the war one. Which I don't fully understand, but... okay. Success rate +4 works for absorb white damage when the corresponding ego suit is equipped. Yo, that's fucking sick. Okay. Right. Anyway, day 34, work day complete. Ooh. B, we'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. Right. Proceed to the next day. Right. I'll act out this cutscene. And then what I will probably do is... well, I'll explain after I've done this bit. Hold on. Good morning, X. Based on your reaction, It seems that the synchronization is complete. I can now tell what moment you're reminiscing about just by looking at your expression. I also happen to know that the process always ends with the same expression and tears. You're a prisoner. You locked yourself inside this prison without bars. However, the key has always been in your hands. My role was to correct you whenever you made a wrong decision. Now, I'm quite tired of it. I don't understand why you choose to repeat this cycle, nor do I know what kind of results you hope to achieve while slowly killing yourself. Frankly, I don't really wish to know. But in this moment, while you hold the fragments of when you once were A, I would be ever so glad if you stopped this cycle now. I should change my greeting as well. It was getting tedious. Hello anew, A. I give you a warm welcome back to your Lobotomy Corporation. Hey, we got to get some rabbits on. Listen, I know Lobotomy Corporation is an important client and all, but don't you guys renew the contract too often? This place is so grimy, it's like a dungeon. I always get a bad vibe. Please hold for a moment, Rabbit Captain. We need to explain what we're doing here to the manager. Oh, he still doesn't know who I am? Go on and explain it quickly, then. This must be the first time you'll participate in a meeting with an outside party manager. I mean, I do know who they are. They kind of killed nothing there. As was mentioned a few times prior, our company has initiated contracts with some of the other wings for sustainable development and business opportunities. It is also my job to renew those contracts with our associate wings when the moment arises. All that is needed from you is to be our token manager and present yourself in that role. I shall handle the rest of the formalities and procedures. Pfft, associate wing? What's with that boring introduction? You may feel free to provide a more detailed information at a later time in private, Mio. For now, let us start the meeting. Speaking of, would you be so kind as to remove your helmet, at least for the duration of the meeting? You're kidding! The helmet is the whole identity of the rabbits. Oh, okay, I need to change her voice. Well, fine, whatever. I just gotta brief the content of our contract from my end, right? I mean... Ugh, I'm sick of reading this out over and over. You can just look at the contract for the whole damn thing. Do I really have to say it one more time? As I informed you prior, it's part of the formal procedure. I myself have to specify whether or not you agree to the terms again. Still as strict as ever, aren't you? Allow me to explain our services first. Company R will provide military support and protection from all external threats to Company L. Every branch of Lobotomy Corporation will be included under the term Company L. However, there will be certain exceptions where a branch may not be considered under the designation. Well, I say exceptions, but willing to let it slide unless it involves the head or the eye. Company L will provide the energy Company R needs to maintain its operation. This renewal process also includes a prerequisite that invokes a mutual and continual agreement between Company W and Company L. And let's see, Company L will provide all specialized ammunition utilized for the killing of abnormalities. All Rabbit team members will have their memories erased after the completion of their missions. There will be no questions or concerns raised about the peculiarity of the facilities or purposes of this location. And finally, I, as the captain of the Rabbit team, will deploy my team following Company R's guidelines and assume the role of command for operations taking place in this facility. That should be everything. Look through the written contract for finer details. There has been no change in the agreement with Company W. Along with that, the renewal period will be 1 year, just as before. Yeah, sure, it's only 1 year for you, but... okay, then. On a side note, can you please do something about the teleporter to make the process a bit smoother? Feels like my body's being taken apart piece by piece and thrown out a window. I am afraid you will need to ask Company W about that. It's out of our control. Gebura, why do you have such an expression? Why are little bunnies being let out of their cages and dispatched here of all places? You must really not know a thing if you're looking down on the rabbits. It's already been concluded that the rabbits are the most fit for the honorable task of slaughtering in this place. The rhinos would most certainly smash this entire place beyond recognition. And the reindeer, with the exception of the machines that work here, would cause irreversible damage to Mr. Manager over there. Miss Angela made it explicitly clear not to hurt or affect the manager. We always pay special attention to our clients' requests. I'm not talking about your damn rhinos or deer. I'm saying that we can handle our own problems. We don't need any outsiders to interfere. What's that? What can you do with that flimsy tin body of yours, huh? You seem much weaker than us now. Can't you see that? If you were like how you once were back in the day, then maybe it'd be a different story. But look at you now. As soon as you set foot into the back streets, you'll be torn limb from limb by those sweepers. The old days when you shredded everything before you into a red mist is now lost to the past. Things have changed. You should realize that. If I wanted to, I could tear up a tiny rabbit like you in seconds. Please, everyone, we need to focus on the topic at hand. Gebura, our agreement with the rabbit team is to help us be prepared for the worst case scenario that will be beyond our own abilities. I'm certain that you have learned this from your experiences with previous suppressions. Combat skills of the mercenaries sent to us by Company R are on par with those of the other wings. We can handle our problems our own perfectly fine. I can prove it right here, right now if you want. I have compiled the statistics. The amount of data is too fast for any person to calculate, with my exception, of course. The reason I continue to contract the rabbits is that the risk of involving outsiders pales the potential of our worst case scenarios. They're worth every penny. However, the rabbits will not intervene with general suppression. Please calm down and analyze the situation reasonably, Gebura. That should be all for renewing our contract. Gebura is the one in charge of the basic suppression process. So if you need any advice or help regarding combat, just ask her. I'm afraid I don't have a single itty-bitty question for you. We rabbits have our own way of handling things. Nor do I have anything left to say to you filthy animals. You've done your business. How about you just bunny hop away now? Sheesh, you're being so harsh to a fellow native of the back streets. You wouldn't happen to be mad at me because I made fun of you earlier, are you? Don't act like you know me. I'm not in the mood for your stupid games, so just shut up. Aha, I get it now. You're mad because you feel we interrupt your fight, aren't you? Yeah, I don't need any help from the likes of you. Well, it's not like we're here for a greater cause or some ulterior motive. We just drop by quickly when we're called and vanish without a trace just the same when it's time. I thought you were just like me, finding joy in the slaughter. As it turns out, you're just crazy. A complete wacko. We are the rabbits who hop around following orders to find fresh patches of grass. But you're different. You used to know who you were supposed to fight, who your enemy was. You wouldn't believe how shocked I was to find you. Never expected to see the fabled hero like, well, this. In a drab basement, too. The hero I remember was someone who wasn't afraid of shedding blood to protect others with all her might. Please don't taint the fond memories I have of you. Well, that's lore. That's huge lore, actually. All the abnormalities are broken out. Everyone here is done for. Dead? All of them? Probably. There won't be any survivors left. Abnormalities aren't something we can handle on our own. You're in danger too, Mum. You'd best escape now. Gebura, I'm going to take part in an experiment pretty soon. We'll probably see each other again, but just in case, I want to say one thing. Please take good care of Isabel, my little gilly, while I'm gone. Are abnormalities able to feel human emotion when confronted with a person of close relation? What choice would they make when faced with such a situation? The experiments seem to have yielded the expected results. Excuse me, Lady Angela. What should I do with these? There's a blanket and a few feeding bottles left. I've gotten all the results I need from this experiment. The owners are no more, so you can simply discard them. Hey. Hey, hey! Did you just shut down or what? I really should be going. Oh, I don't think next we meet will be on such calm waters. The rabbits will leave now. I'm definitely not the hero. Never have been, never will be. Oh, shit. Okay. That's... Okay. I didn't realize there'd be another one. Fuck, complete a midnight ordeal. Can we even do that yet? Are we even allowed midnight ordeals yet? Like, what's our highest level of ordeal at this stage of the game? It's just dusk, right? Tell me it's just dusk. It's fucking... Okay, we could... Well, we've got mobility reduction bullets. The problem is, we're going to have to repo anyway. Okay, so, stream, here's the plan. So you've got to be past day 37. So my plan is... so I assume you have to do this before you do either of these. I'm gonna, in fact, right now, I'm gonna memory repo this. No, actually not right now, because I've got to get the stuff from Decapo first. So off stream, I'm gonna get the Decapo armor by just cycling what we did earlier today a bunch, essentially, and farm for that. Then I'm gonna memory repo. Then I'm gonna do a proper job on the... You do midnight on day 31. Yeah, that makes sense. So then I'll memory repo. That means I do need to do day 31 on stream is the thing. Okay. That changes things slightly. Because I was going to do it on day 36 is the thing. So I was going to do like up to day 35 again. And then come back on stream, do like, you know, a stream of day 35. Day 36 will be the new memory repo. So we can do that. And then, like, just repo it back on the exact day we do it, essentially. From 37 back to 36. Which means that we'll have suppressions available. And... Oh, but you can't attempt core suppression on a memory imprint day. I've just read at the bottom there. So... But that means we can still do a thing... So we can't do any suppressions on day 36. We can do a midnight ordeal on day 36, though. Then we can do a suppression on day 37 if there's one available. If not, then day 38 we'll do this one. 39 we'll do this one. 40 we'll do... and then we can always repo that and then do another one on, like, 40 or whatever. Depends how other departments go. Basically, I've got a bit of planning to do. But I'm definitely going to farm for this armor off stream. And then I'm also, like I say, I'm going to take a little bit of a break from streaming Lobotomy Corp for the next, you know, week or two maybe, just to get some variety in here because I don't want the old game to get stale. It's good fun, but like I've been sweating tonight getting this stuff done, in a major kind of way. And also I've been going for like 3.5 hours. Woo! So yeah, I'm definitely getting a little tuckered out right now, and I think now's a pretty good time to, I guess, close off stream. So, thank you all very much for watching, and for helping out. It's been a blast. I've been Artorius Winchester, and I'll see you all next time. Farewell!